Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first annual GOONYs, the games of our next year, presented by the GUIs, presented by Carpool Gaming.
That's right.
Here we are. We are here. We are recording this on the first day of 2026, and we will be sitting down, talking about the games we're looking forward to this year. We have a wide open field of 2026 laid before us, and my friends, let the harvest begin, I say.
Okay.
We have a lot to get into. Let me go ahead and introduce my fellow Goonies. Ryan Turford's here. Hi, Ryan.
Hi. I will let you know I'm very disappointed that I will not be playing Charlie's Angels on the GameCube this year. It's not happening.
Everybody should go back and listen to it. It'll be on the podcast feed as well. The wheel spins for Ryan, Fee, and Sean. Worth listening to. Yeah. So please do that. Yeah. That's okay though, Ryan. You'll be playing Trauma Center and whatnot.
Yeah, I'll be playing fun games.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah. Spoilers. Yeah, sorry. Fee's here. Hi, Fee.
Hello. I'm really excited to be here and also excited to play the games that I got, but I'm not going to spoil it, so you have to go listen to the last podcast. Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy. Hi, Sean. Sean's here with coffee.
It's a new year, new me. Totally, I'm the same. It's exactly what you guys expect. I'm excited to play those games we selected by the wheel. I can't wait to hear what you guys have in store for this year. What your intentions are, maybe like what games you're going to be playing. Like I don't know about you guys. I'm coming off a pretty good year of playing video games, and thank God, because last year was tricky, man, pretty tough. But like the games, pretty good.
Games were good.
Games were good last year. New releases, replays, backlog games. Last year was very good. And I just have to say, while I have this moment, I'm really enjoying hanging out with you guys. And I think this is like the best way for us to start a year together.
I
And
agree.
it feels good. The energy feels good. Community feels good. Like this is what we need, man. We need to just get on a good step. We're doing it, man. It's so great. I love you all. This is cool.
Perfect way to start the year.
It is
perfect.
Away from our families, hanging out with strangers from the internet.
Yeah, forget it. Families who needs them. I got this family right
Exactly.
here. And speaking of perfect, Dr. Garret Bland, the perfect Dr. Garret Bland is here.
Oof. Well, I maybe don't say that. Anyways, I'm gonna,
it's a perfect little cherub.
Sean,
he's
the positive energy is all out. That's great and all. Games are awesome. Community is awesome. I'm just letting you know 2026 is going to be a very interesting year with hardware manufacturing and prices. Yes. Get ready, y'all, for an interesting time, I would say, in the next
To not buy anything,
to be slaves to subscription services, and
so
you don't
just bring this right
anymore.
down.
I'm like, sorry. I'm feeling good. Gonna be a great year in gaming. It's Armageddon out there.
I'm bringing it back
the
down.
meteor's coming.
Yeah. Everything sucks.
I'm grounding, making it real. But, it's going to be good. Lots of great games coming out this year. Very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
We have a lot to
just
talk
get a
about.
Switch How about that?
Get us while you still can.
Just play Neon White.
Just play Neon White.
No, don't play Neon White.
Get it while the getting's good, we have a lot of video games to talk about. We also have some community submissions that we're going to get into. That's very exciting. Who knows? People might jump in the middle of the show. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But how do we want to kick this off? Do we just want to go around? We didn't really talk about structurally how we wanted to. Do we want to do top threes? Do we want what do we want to do? How are you guys envisioning going through this mess?
I feel like
the
baseline is top three. But if you have more, you have honorable mentions. Also, maybe other games you might want to be getting to that didn't come out. The whole games of our year, the intention of it was to get away from or allow for additional stuff games that just come out in a particular year. And for me personally, this has been very liberating to just play whatever and to kind of release from the the shackles of being a content creator and feeling like I must play whatever the new thing is. So I get to kind of do both. And for me, you guys know this, like one or the other. It's always like so binary. And as a wise Seth once said to me, I think that there can be comfort in the gray. I think there can be something good to be found in between. So we'll play whatever. We'll play games maybe from our backlog that we haven't got to. We'll replay games we know we love, or at least I will. And I'm excited to, for the new releases. The things we've been looking forward to for many years. Will Fable release this year? Or will it be canceled? Who knows?
It could be anything in between.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we can kind of start with, like I said, the base of top 3, maybe top 5, a bunch of games that you're excited for. We'll bring people in. We've asked the community submissions as well, like if you guys have any gaming resolutions or intentions. And so I figured maybe we could all explore that a little bit and just things that you're excited about. Of course, Garrett's excited about RAM prices going up and hardware just being it's basically eggs and RAM. Like you just can't have any this year.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. Let's just kick it off then. Ryan, what was your number 3 or whatever the hell you want to go into?
Now, if I may, Seth, before I go into my top 3, I want to show this off because this was inspired actually by Sean and Donnie over on Three Hangs. That just
we're spreading sheets.
I may have made a giant spreadsheet that's color coded to show off all the games I'm excited for this year. It looks like this. It's got a lot of stuff on it. This is nice. All the games that they were coming out. I marked down, of course, my hype levels, like how I'm feeling in the moment I'm making the spreadsheet, whether my hype is low, medium, high, or if it's a day one purchase. I also put down games that are new to me and games that and want to play for the first time this year that are like older games. I even added Snatcher, Twilight Princess, and of course Bravely Default Flying Fairy to this list as well because they were my alternates on my wheel.
Stop spoiling the wheel. They haven't heard it yet, but also your desire to play on that is low, which is hilarious.
Yeah. Look, it's fine. And then, of course, I've got replays. So games I want to replay. Of course, I replay Super Metroid every year, so it had to go on here. But
get this on Etsy, Ryan. I want to purchase this template from you on Etsy, please.
You should.
And then charge it back to
coherence in this spreadsheet. Yeah.
To be fair, I stole this from Donnie. Like this layout was actually like a Donnie creation that I then tweaked.
It's kind of an evolution. I like it. Yeah. We could use some fee color theory, maybe, but pretty good.
It's fine. It's just for me. So, so I wanted to put this together. This is kind of like my way of kind of thinking about the games that are coming out that I'm excited about. So,
hang on, Ryan. I want to interrupt. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I must address the facial expressions that Fee is having, right? Like what's going through your mind, Fee, as
it's these colors. They're killing her inside. I can tell.
The color choices. It's a little assaulting, to be honest.
So I need to keep it on screen as long as possible. Then is what you're saying.
You know what? Whatever makes you happy, Ryan.
Yeah.
Break it down for us, Fee, from an artistic standpoint. Like, what's jumping out to you? Like, is it because it was made with a Sharpie highlighter set entirely?
Exactly. And then we have an issue. Like, okay, I give it to him. He has like complementary colors. We have like across the color wheel with the green and the red.
Yep.
But then like the pink, I feel like this would be significantly better without the pink. Orange also is not a neon color, so you have a bunch of like neons, and then we just chose an orange.
That makes a lot of sense.
There's a reason I chose orange. It's because I've got red, yellow, and green. Like red, it's a traffic light, but yellow background is too hard to read. So that's why I went with orange instead.
But there's also a neon orange, Ryan. I don't know why you just chose like almost like a slightly muted orange color.
Because this is from the oranges that are listed in this little thing here.
Okay, this is great with an excellent side tangent. I love it very much. I can't wait to have my own. Ryan, do you want to talk about any of these games on this spreadsheet?
Do you want to talk about any of the video games?
So, of course, my honorable mention that I have to at least mention is Jaws Remastered Edition. Of course, Jaws on the NES is getting re-released this year from limited run games. But what's interesting about this is not only is it Jaws on NES, but they actually went back and actually did like a complete like remake of Jaws on NES to make it like a fuller game with like all kinds of side quests and stuff like this. Like, I'm actually really excited for this re-release because I'm a sucker for Jaws on the NES. It was one of the first games that I remember going over to a friend's place and then us just sitting there and playing for hours and hours and hours and just having a lot of fun with. And this is one that I'm like pretty excited is actually coming out and is actually seeing the light of day again. So I had to give it a special shout out to that. Of course, Bubsy 4D, because of course Bubsy. I gotta at least mention Bubsy. But if I may now, my number 3 game, third most anticipated game of the year, comes to us from the folks over at IllFonic. Halloween, the video game. Of course, I loved Friday the 13th, the video game. I like Dead by Daylight. I like a lot of these, like, you know, asynchronous horror multiplayer games. And I love the Halloween franchise. And, you know, the way that, you know, IllFonic really took the Friday the 13th franchise and allowed you to play a bunch of different Jasons, and you went to like memorable locations from Friday the 13th, and the love that they put into that game and what I'm kind of sensing from the trailer from Halloween makes me actually really, really excited for that game. Like this is a game that honestly I can't wait to just sit down and play with people in the community if they're interested in playing, but also just hopping on the internet as randoms, making sure I'm playing as Michael Myers and then murdering people. Like I'm so excited. Plus, they have this full campaign where you play as Laurie, and which is new to their games as well. So I'm really, really excited for the release of Halloween. And this, out of all the games that we know is coming out this year, like, is definitely on like my short list of games I'm excited about.
I need this spreadsheet. This is excellent. I kind of wish I had it ahead of time. I felt prepared coming into today, and now I feel like just a scrub.
It's fine. It's
and
fine.
We got no time for no scrubs.
I mean, you were literally there with Donnie when you were talking about the spreadsheets. I'm kind of surprised you didn't take the same.
Well, this is what your evolution of it, and for audio listeners, it's a list of games with dates where applicable. But then in the next column, can you jump up to the column titles? We've got hype level, rated high, low, like day one. I'm buying this game. Medium, yes, very cool, and also desire to play. Yeah. Which I love the two separation, like the two distinctions.
Yeah,
like
because it's like because it would be weird to have hype levels for games that are already out.
Interesting.
So that's why it transitions to desire to play when it's a game that's already out.
Transition. Yes.
Yeah.
This is very good. And so what I love about it is it allows you to have games even that you're not like maybe stoked about, but at least it's comprehensive.
Yeah. Or I was going to say that this list isn't every game that's coming out in next year that we know about. It's games that I'm at least somewhat interested
on your
like,
radar.
Even the games with low, like Mario Tennis Fever, is a game I'm at least interested in, and it might be not a day one. That might be a wait for sale kind of thing.
Ooh,
sure. So these are games that are at least if for it to even be on the spreadsheet, I'm at least having some level of interest in that game.
Ryan, as you know, I've been spreading sheets here at Carpool Gaming for quite some time. It's one of my favorite hobbies, actually. Almost as good as playing video games.
Almost.
I feel like this is what I've needed this whole time.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
You need a good spreadsheet, Sean.
Yeah.
I need just like a hype level. I need like the game and like how I feel about it. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and this could also change throughout the year. Like I'll be
updating
this list throughout the year. Like this is just how I feel in the moment of making the spreadsheet. Like Grand Theft Auto 6, for example, is rated low. I know a lot of people are excited about that game. I'm not excited about that game right now, but maybe as the course of the years happens, maybe I get more excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. Who knows? Or maybe it doesn't come out. Yeah. We'll find out.
You've got Super Mario Bros. 3 with a desire to play level of will play in magenta.
Well, it will be played. It gets played every year.
Yeah.
It's up there with Super Metroid. I mean, the other magenta one is Mass Effect 2, Sean.
That was...
Well, once we get to Mass Effect 2, we'll do it.
Yeah, that's the idea. Is like it's me committing to Garret and I at least playing that game this year.
Bring me in. I want in. On that.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, if you guys are playing, like I mean, I should know what everybody's playing anyways, but I love this. Like what we will be playing is always much more interesting of what we have been playing. I want to play games with you guys. I want to play maybe multiplayer games, of course, that makes sense. But like also I want to play single player games alongside you. I love that so much. So let me know. Yeah, very nice.
Of course. And I will mention as well, Sean, that I'm going to highlight Luigi's Mansion 3 specifically under the will play column. This was something that actually was born out of a similar idea that you guys did on the previous podcast talking about Elden Ring, where this one, you and I were on stream together, and I was like, I committed to playing that game for Halloween this year. So that's why it's on this list.
That's looking far ahead.
Yeah. Whereas the other ones, like 007 Bloodstone, was on my wheel, but I really would just want to play it anyways. I'm same with the 100 line. Like, that's a game that came out last year that I'm like committing to play this year. So
Good luck with that one.
dude,
Why?
I can't.
Why,
wait.
Garret?
It's a super long game, and there's like so many endings. How many
Aren't
endings
there
are
like hundreds of endings?
Yeah.
There are
there's,
literally
like, a
hundreds
crazy
of
amount of
endings, but I'm not
endings,
playing
yeah.
all the 100 endings or whatever.
Easily over 100 hours.
What do you mean there's hundreds of endings?
Yeah.
There's
Literally hundreds of endings.
They like to
So
go
what
crazy.
it sounds like.
Yeah. it's from the Danganronpa folks. I love the Danganronpa games. I love
I mean,
what I
if you
play
were to
from
count
the
all
trial,
of the endings, you would reach
There would
a
be-
sum total of
Yeah.
greater than 100. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Probably.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's my spreadsheet. That's also my
man.
third most anticipated game of the year is that game. So there you go.
Can you share this? Can
I'll
I
share
just
with
saw. I want to call
Review.
out Diablo 4 Lord of. Dude, this could guide our entire conversation
Yeah.
here. Goodness gracious.
Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred is high.
Oh, Diablo 4, man, this is going to be just a slow boil for me over the course of this generation.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with that. It's one of those games, and what I noticed in 2025 was games that people were excited about they'd be a flash in the pan. Like the fireworks
Totally.
we all just watched for New Year's. Hollow Knight, we waited for years. Where is it? Clown, blah, blah, blah. And gone.
It was in the conversation for like 2 weeks.
And I hate, and it's like, I almost need to make, that point could be made across almost any game. I use it with Hollow Knight just to like really hammer home that point. Like it's, because it's no disrespect to Hollow Knight. I don't think there's anybody who really thinks down on
great.
it. It was great.
Yeah.
It was, awarded, and it was very critically
my
acclaimed.
top
It
10.
sold trillions of copies. We're gonna get DLC. Like maybe the DLC will bring it back to light a little bit and bring it back into the conversation. But back to Diablo 4, I'm enjoying this like kind of like simmer. I just want it on the burner. Maybe there's some of these games that just like kind of exist. I get to go taste every once in a while, Seth.
Let me make a prediction here. Now, this will be separate because, of course, on the Nintendo Drive, when we come back next week for the Nintendo Drive, we will be giving our Nintendo-related predictions, but this is going to be separated from that. I predict, on the point of Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred expansion coming out on April 26th, I predict that the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of that game will also be releasing on April 26th, to be announced in the upcoming February Direct.
That would be good.
That's a
would be
great
good.
prediction.
That's a great
Are you
one.
gonna? We will have predictions on our Drive shows as well, Nintendo Drive and the Xbox Drive. I anticipate my prediction, Seth, is that you will predict that on the Nintendo
No,
Drive.
that's
a
what I'm
good prediction.
saying.
Great prediction.
I'm separated
So
from my
meta.
Nintendo Drive predictions.
Okay.
I just want to throw that out there for this podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
That'd be
Nice
good.
little side prediction. I think I see Fee going over to the spreadsheet.
And look, and I'll say this, if that happens, my hype level will also be a neon green high for that. So,
oh wow, neon green.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to neon green,
Yeah.
Not neon white.
Not neon white.
neon yellow.
Very good.
Also for the host, I put the link to my spreadsheet in the GOONYs chat.
Thank you. Oh God, I'm
Yeah.
copying.
This is good stuff.
Yeah. I will also mention as well, before we move on to the next person, I also made this spreadsheet too, which is movies and TV, which is all the movies that are coming out this year that I'm excited about too. So please be
Very
excited.
good.
Yeah.
I love that.
nice.
Okay. Well, with all that being said, Fee, do you want to kick us off with your third most anticipated game of 2026?
Absolutely. I do want to say I love the spreadsheet, Ryan. I will say I was hoping that I would have like a pretty spreadsheet to show you guys. However, I currently have mine a little bit, I would say, under construction, because yesterday I was just like, I wanted to get inspired by some spreadsheets. So I went kind of down the rabbit hole, and now I'm just like, there's things that I want to do with the spreadsheet that I'm making. So once I do finish it up, I will send it into the Discord so you guys can see it, because I saw some really cool things that you can do with Google Sheets. Like, oh my gosh, Google
what?
Sheets is a wild place. It is the wild, wild west of like potential. And I'm just like, my brain was blown, guys. I know, Sean, you were making a joke earlier about Etsy, but holy moly, the things people do with spreadsheets. I have to step up my game in 2026, guys.
It's quite powerful.
Oh, it's insane. It's insane.
It'll save us all.
It will save us all. I have a full list of games that I want to like check out this year, which is a problem, mostly because I had to limit it to 3. Or who knows, maybe we'll talk about some more. But the ones that really stuck out to me, guys, were kind of like the witchy ones. I'm not gonna lie.
Witchy.
There's like a few witchy games that are coming out this year that I'm super pumped for. Starting off, I will go with my number 3 in no particular order, but I'll say this is my third option, which is A Witch's Bakery. This is so freaking cute. I actually have the video here. I can bring it up too. Just because I'm kind of obsessed right now. 1 second here. Just going to bring.
I was just going to do that for you.
Oh, thank you.
But you got it. You keep going.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Oh, you know what? It would help if I had the right one open at this particular time.
Okay, keep talking about it. I got you.
I appreciate it. Oh, I got it. But yeah, look how cute this is. It's like a Kiki's delivery service kind of game. You are a witch who purchases a bakery in downtown Paris, and you get to serve baked goods to people, and you get to make the breads and like little items, and you have like a cute little cat companion.
Pretty adorable.
And you get to make friends, and it's so freaking cute, and I can't handle it. It's so adorable. There's puzzles, there's like different dimensions that you get to go into. You get to decorate your bakery. Guys, it looks so freaking good. I'm so excited to play this. It comes out in like spring of this year. It was supposed to come out in 2025, however it did get delayed, but you know what, I'm so happy it did, because now I get to talk about it here.
Added to my list. This looks great.
It looks so good. Oh my god,
I like the 2D art style and like going left and right. I love the art style of this. As you said, Kiki's delivery service energy going on here.
I love it so much. I'm a like Kiki's Delivery Service was my first Studio Ghibli movie, so I like this really resonated with me. So yeah, it's so pretty.
It is instantly captivating. I'm so glad you pulled up the trailer. I don't like people need to look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous. A Witch's Bakery in Paris is the full title of the game, or is that just the thing that was on
It's
the
just a
there?
Witch's Bakery, but it's like in Paris.
Okay. One thing that stuck out to me, I don't know if this is the same for you, Seth, or anybody else who has played an old game that came out on Switch in its first year. Let me see if I can switch the screens over here. Battle Chef Brigade. Yeah. It looked like Battle Chef Brigade to me. I don't know if you played this one.
I have.
You know, cooking at the heart of it. But you battle beasts out in your backyard, and you go kill them and take their monster bits and bring them back into the kitchen, and you cook them up, and it's kind of like a match 3 kind of deal, which is totally underselling it. This also very captivating, very cool, great music, great characters, super fun, just flashy and charming, and you should play Battle Chef Brigade. Wow, you reminded me of it. Because it's the games of our next year, not necessarily games that came out in 2026. So I thought I would lean into that here a little bit. I take any chance I can get to spotlight Battle Chef Brigade. I like it very much.
Yeah, I love that game. I need to finish it. Like I played it on stream long ago when it first came out, and I just want to go back to it too. So I appreciate you shouting out that game, Sean.
Oh, I appreciate you shouting out your game, Fee.
Of course.
Yeah. Shout outs.
Shout outs.
I love that. Well, continuing clockwise, whatever that means. Garret, what's your third most anticipated game of 2026?
Now, I have a spreadsheet, but I'm not sharing this one because this is my fantasy critic spreadsheet.
Oh, that's like between you and God.
It's basically a personal view of what to pick, what not to pick, but it did give me a good list of games that are coming out this year and what I'm excited for. I'm going to start with this one now. It depends on if I actually get the hardware, the Switch 2. I may actually sell my PS5 to play this game, just to get rid of it, you know? Let's go with Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I know we talked about this a little bit earlier today, but I'm very excited to see a new Fire Emblem entry. It's been a long time coming. there's been a lot of rumors with like a Fire Emblem like classic remake and what's the new game. But seeing this at a direct really made me excited. I'm curious how it's going to lean. Is it going to be more like the Fire Emblem Engage type of combat? It seems like more refined combat, but it's going to be a brand new story. So I'm just wondering how the style is going to be, because isn't it like when we went through the trailer, more or less, was it like a Hunger Games type of deal? I actually can't recall. Ryan, do you recall what the situation was exactly?
So it's like they're battling out in this Coliseum.
They are.
We don't know if that's like the whole game or not. It seems like there's different teams, kind of like
definitely
the
an open
houses.
world. There's different teams. Yeah,
and they're all kind of competing against each other to like win like the big competition.
So it's sounding more like a situation like Three Houses, but I don't think we'll have a calendar system or anything like that. Yeah. It might be more of just a linear thing. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure we'll have maybe a mini direct behind this, but look at this bad boy.
I agree.
I know. Can I just say, when it comes to Fire Emblem, I remember playing it on the 3DS, playing Birthright, Fates.
Good stuff.
Really loving it. You know, of course, the cinematics were probably, I think, the most standout visually. I always wanted to kind of like see more detail, but of course, the hardware was limiting it. So for games that kind of made that leap from 3DS or handheld to like more console stuff, I feel like Fire Emblem is the top of the list, dude. Like it is really capitalized and taking advantage of the additional hardware, and it gets better and better. Right? I think Engage is maybe a good example of that, of like kind of breaking free of like, you know, that more traditional Fire Emblem look. So yeah, it's very curious to see what this one is going to have in store for us.
I would definitely need to choose like a certain main character in this one. Yeah, and of course the graphics wise, I think Engage, very surprising how well the art style was, how the graphics were on the Switch 1 hardware. The Three Houses was a little jagged mess, but I think that's just how it was such a massive game. So I kind of just understand that. But yeah, I'm very curious how well the Switch 2 hardware will increase that graphics, those animations. Of course, gotta love those husbandos and waifus.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
In full HD.
Looks cool.
Yeah. This is one that I'm also
in
super
4K.
excited about too. So I can't.
Yes.
Yeah. I
We're
mean,
gonna
look,
be talking about it a lot.
I suspect that this game will, you know, there is reason to believe that this game will have some sort of tether to Three Houses.
Yes.
And so I do kind of wonder if this game is going to try to find some kind of comfortable middle ground between the story focus of Three Houses and the gameplay focus of Engage, and kind of find something that appeals to maybe both sides. But yeah, no, I'm excited for that. I thought that trailer was incredible. That reveal trailer, I just thought that it showed just enough. You don't really know what's going on with the story, but you see plenty of like proper gameplay. I thought the music in the trailer is just phenomenal. I'm very excited for this one.
Good stuff.
And also, hopefully, not a situation where you're romancing the students at the always
that was a little odd.
I feel like that goes unsaid.
But they were the same age as you. Why was it weird?
You know,
it's a position of power
differentials.
Kind of
it's a little creepy.
Yes. Hi.
Boy.
Thank you so much for taking my question.
Yes.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never played Fire Emblem before in my life.
That's okay.
But if I did want to play, would I be able to hop into Fortune's Weave, or do I have to play other Fire Emblems to understand?
Yeah,
the
they're
story?
separate.
Okay,
Most of the
separate?
time,
Cool.
these Fire Emblem games, I mean, they can be connected in some universe or whatever, but they are definitely standalone games that you just play through a story.
This, I think, is going to be one of the most connected Fire Emblem games because we've already seen teases back to Three Houses, but I think it should still be fine anyways.
Yeah, totally fine.
Yeah.
To play this.
Yep. Exciting.
Good pick.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, very
good.
Very
Very
good.
good.
What a selection so far. I was worried I was going to have the same thing as everybody else. This is nice.
Yeah.
This is nice.
We have a wide open field in front of us, Sean.
Good.
Continue our harvest of video games, Sean, with your most anticipated.
I'll bust out my
2026.
scythe and just kind of
please. We're tilling the field here. Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know if I have this in order, but I'm actually really excited for... Garret just said he's going to sell his PlayStation this year. This year, I might dust it off and actually play it.
Oh.
I think PlayStation's going to have a great year this year. And I'll go in order of release, I suppose.
Agreed.
Or expected release. Housemarque is a studio that I have always celebrated with PlayStation. They recently purchased them, made them first party. But yeah, I mean, Resogun, of course, Nex Machina, all these other games. Returnal, most recently, now under the banner of PlayStation. Just spectacular. And I'm glad that they're kind of back at it. And it feels fairly quickly in the world of it takes 14 years for a Batman game to come out. Like, I'm glad that Housemarque is maybe going to be that for PlayStation. Let's get a good cadence, gameplay, really focused games from them. So Saros is, of course, what I'm teeing up here. I think it looks really fantastic. I'm just really excited to see what Housemarque has in store for us. And I'm really just kind of hoping that maybe with a little bit of like spotlight, it feels like it seems like PlayStation is like really pushing this. And for anybody, we don't have a PlayStation show these days. But if we did, and if I were on it, I would comment often about how strange it is what PlayStation chooses to spotlight, to put up and put in front of people. Because you have like Helldivers 2, you know, like it was a fantastic game, really well received. And it's like, it's almost like they forgot they had it, you know? So it's compared to, I think, with Nintendo, with, you know, Fire Emblem, I think they do really good, a really good job of telling us, you should be excited for these games. These are really good. This is what's coming up. It's kind of flip-floppy in PlayStation land. But with Saros, it does seem like it's getting a little bit of a push, which is nice. So hopefully it will find a good audience. I'm obviously hopeful that it's going to be good. But have they made a bad game so far?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that piece.
I don't think so. So if I were to put this into the Ryan Turford spreadsheet, like I actually need to bust that thing up. My hype level, I think I'm saying that my hype level is high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not day one high?
Oh, that's like an S tier is what you've done.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I
like.
think.
High is A and day one is S. Oh,
Yeah, because high means you're really excited, but you're not sure if you're going to buy it when it comes out. Whereas day one, you're obviously buying it day one.
Interesting. I'm gonna say high. I'm gonna say high for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Okay.
This is March, I think. This comes out.
It's first.
Like
I want to say
March
first
20th.
quarter. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They already gave a release date. I think it's actually around
somewhere.
my birthday. Yeah.
It's somewhere in that realm. It's like March 20 something. If only there was a way to find out.
There's
if only
no way
there
for
was
us.
a way to come up. You know?
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
April 30th. April 30th.
There you
Did
go.
it get moved? I wonder if it. I think it got moved.
It did. I believe.
So yeah, I mean, my game number 3 or whatever first game I'm talking about is Saros from PlayStation. I'm really excited for it. You know, if I can, I'll just expand on that just a little bit. I feel like between that and a couple other games coming from PlayStation this year, we've got some certainty with Nintendo. They've had their Nintendo Directs, and we've got a couple games to be looking forward to from them. With Xbox, and Donnie and I talked about this on Sweet Hangs that people can find on our patreon.com/carpoolgaming. I don't know what to think with Xbox right now. I just don't like. I'm sure they'll release some games this year, but like I just been sort of like conditioned, unfortunately, to just not really like trust is such a harsh kind of way to say it, but like I'm not locked in. I'm not making any plans. On
exactly
Fable, on anything else that we might be expecting.
I was gonna say the most likely one to come out is Halo, like because it's just the campaign.
The campaign involved.
We'll see.
Yeah, even that though.
Yeah. We'll see.
Like that's a great example, Ryan, because you're probably right, and it just goes to show like where I'm at with it. Because I go like I don't know, like Gears, E-Day, I don't know, Halo, I don't know, like So we'll see.
Yeah. I didn't even put Gears E-Day on my spreadsheet because I'm like, I really don't even know if that game.
Just believe it when we see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be fun to be on the Xbox Drive podcast that you can catch here every single week at carpoolgaming.com, YouTube, etc. podcast services around the globe. More on that. But yeah, it's I'm excited for PlayStation's year, and I'm kind of it's hitting me as I'm talking about it. Maybe for the first time in a really long time, like really kind of like capturing it. And that's not to throw shade at previous years. It's just kind of like I'm realizing it. I think PlayStation has had a pretty good generation. Its first year, by the way, if I can, PS5's first year is banging. I think they really crushed it. I don't know if people give it enough credit for that. So, and I again don't really talk about PlayStation too much. So I will here at the GOONYs. We can do whatever we want here, Seth.
You can talk about PlayStation as much as you want here, Sean.
Well, it's kind of freeing. It's kind of nice. You can just do whatever we want over here. Look at this.
Who cares?
Look at this.
Who cares?
Honestly. Like, who cares? about most things.
Jeez.
So I'm glad that you kicked us off with PlayStation. We talked a little bit about Xbox. We talked a little bit about Nintendo. I want to talk about to start off my list here, and then we'll get into some community submissions. I think, last year I was very excited when Nintendo held a Nintendo Direct and announced a particular game that caused me to say, "No, it's not. Is this Tamagotchi Life?"
That scared me. I thought I did something wrong.
Wow.
Is that Tamagotchi Life?
Is this Tamagotchi
Hit me with it again.
Life?
Now I'm ready for it. Hit me
Okay.
again. Hit me again.
All right, I'll hit you with the. Listen, no, it's not. Is this Tamagotchi Life?
Is this Tamagotchi Life?
It just punches you in the
Tamagotchi Life?
face. Every time I read Tamagotchi Life, it's you, Seth. It's your
100%. Yeah, you own it.
You own it.
I'm very excited for Tamagotchi Life, Living the Dream, I believe is the full title. I loved the first game. I can't wait to have a little island full of you guys will all be on my island. I will certainly have me's of every Carpool Gaming host living on my little island. And I'm very excited to do all of that stuff. Now, I will say this. I have two separate lists. And with that being said, I have two separate top threes. One is for games without release dates, and one is with games with confirmed release dates. So, Tamagotchi Life is my number 3 game with no release date. My number 3 game with a release date, coming on May the 29th, Lego Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Yes.
Oh, that looks good. That looks really
Which
good.
I think looks fantastic. I'm really excited to play that. I like the idea of taking these different iterations of Batman characters and kind of making this ultimate Batman game. I love that they've made a Lego game that just has Arkham combat. We're basically getting a new Arkham game.
Hell yeah.
And I've missed it. I've missed that world. I've missed that combat. I'm excited. It's coming out in May, and I'm really looking forward to that. So, yeah,
I'm adding it to my list.
Hell yeah.
Actually, everything everybody said so far is added to the list.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Well,
It's gonna be good. Year.
Sean, do you have the community submissions in front of you? Is that a thing?
I do. It's directly underneath this window that I can't move. Okay, I've got it here. Yes. Who should we start with? Let's start with the very first one that we had, and that came in from a very quick Gizmodo 16. Thank you to Sam, who, by the way, leads alongside a few others in the community. The book crafters. Thank you so much to Gizmodo for your submission. Sam is excited for the games Resogun 2 and Titanfall 3. I don't care if they are made up, if they're just figments of my imagination. They are what I'm most excited for. So, me too.
Resogun 2 basically exists,
Mm-hmm.
Titanfall 3, what a fallen dream.
Oh, dude,
that one
I
was.
just played Titanfall 2 over the holidays, and the fact that we didn't get more, it's just a crime.
It could have been.
It's an absolute crime.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
They gave you Titanfall 3, though. It's called Apex Legends.
Oh, no. Oh, let's stop there. Okay.
What are you giggling about over there?
I just Garrett's energy is so funny to me. It's such a good contest.
Sorry, man,
I believe in the hope of Titanfall 3, and then Garrett's just what a fallen dream.
Well, we all know what happens. We've read the articles, and now EA's being bought out. So it's we'll see how that one. Oh,
Late
another
stage
depressing
capitalism.
news.
Yep,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah,
And further
capitalism.
depressing news.
Yeah,
Yes,
hooray!
yes.
Just a quick
Crazy
reality
capitalism.
check here.
Yeah, thanks for reminding us about how
Honestly,
reality works, Garrett.
Yeah, thank God for Garrett. I'm
kidding.
glad.
Yay,
Garrett's here to-
2026, everyone.
Yeah, we had a junk food diet of hopes and dreams over here until you came in.
So Sean, we have 12 submissions, you said?
With 12 submissions. We also asked a couple bonus questions real quick. We also asked if you had any gaming resolutions, goals, or intentions. And Sam said, continue my monthly budget for indie games, which I think is a spectacular thing. So guys, if you haven't heard about that as well, go ask Sam Gizmodo in the Discord about a monthly budget for indie games. And third, we asked, is there anything else you're particularly excited for 2026 that you'd like to mention? And Gizmodo says, more carpool game nights. And I think you can certainly count on that. Both the community, more often than not, it's you guys all firing up a game of
I was going to say, more often than not, it's Sam who's usually leading those anyway.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
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 Usually has very little to do with us, and I love that, by the way. Like, I love seeing that happening in the Discord community. For anybody listening who is not familiar, we do always have links in the show notes to our free and welcoming Discord, so jump on in and hang out with us there. Yeah, I guess if we have 12 then, Sean, let's maybe do 3 each round.
Sure.
Let's maybe,
I like it.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
the next one comes in from Kay, my new favorite Canadian. K rules. We love K. Who you can find at twitch.tv/K Kaymm. It's KAYYMM. Who says, yes, this is Fee, and I hijack Kay's shoutouts. Love you. She did not have her Twitch added. Amazing. Okay, but the answers are really from Kay, Fee. These are really her. Okay.
100%. That's the only thing I hijacked.
Okay, just go ahead and change the spreadsheet. I love it so
Amazing.
much. All right, Kay says three most anticipated games are 007 First Night, Pokepia, the Pokemon Animal Crossing game, and praying for a new Professor Layton game.
I mean,
We pray.
presumably it'll come out this year, maybe. Yeah.
We pray, indeed. I'm with you on Pokepia. I'm going to just go ahead and add that to my...
Sean, that's the first time I heard it pronounced like that. Oh my goodness, that's
how are we saying it? I don't know.
Pokopia? Is
Pokopia.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just reading the damn
Pokopia.
letters.
It's like Alamatopia.
You
I love it.
Pokopia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're back to like Arceus, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of situation. They know what they're doing, I think.
They're messing with our heads.
Confusing us.
Yeah. Gaming goals, resolutions, intentions for 2026. Kay said, tracking what I actually finished. Join us. It's a fun activity to do. Yes. And anything else you'd like to mention, anything you're excited for 2026, signing some important papers in January to start some much needed healing and start a happier life. Yes.
Yes, we love these papers.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we love these.
Love
I don't
that.
know what
We
this
won't
is,
say
but
what it is, but
yes,
hell
we love
yeah, we love
Shout out to
this.
good
I'll say it off
papers.
later.
shout out to good papers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Papers? What am I thinking of? The video game?
Papers, please.
Papers, Please. Yes,
Glory to
yes.
Sruska.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Papers, Please, indeed.
Good
Yes,
God.
very, very nice. Okay, we're here for you, Kay. We love to see
Okay,
it.
she said it. I didn't say it.
Aw.
I didn't want to say it myself, but she's getting a divorce. I apologize. I just want to say.
I'm glad
Year
to
of
see
Kay,
that.
Okay.
2026. Hell yeah.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
got you. Well, we're glad you're here with us, Kay. Third submission before we go back to our regularly scheduled programs comes in from the one and only Ribble Rybo. We love you, Rybo. You can find Rybo at twitch.tv/RyboFlavins, and you should do that. Rybo is excited for Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I don't think I realized that was the full title.
That is the full title.
That's
a
a
full
great
title.
title. Legacy of the Dark Knight rules. Okay, also 007 First Night, so a lot of excitement for that game.
It's First Light. Sean.
It's First Light, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm
everybody's
First
saying
Light.
tired.
I
I'm
thought
sorry,
it was
guys.
a bit. I thought it was a serious bit.
Have I
after
said
the
it
second
twice
time.
now? First
yeah,
Night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the second time.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
was like, first
it's not
night. I was
even-
like, oh, he's just messing with us.
I'm just stupid. I'm so
No,
sorry, guys.
No,
No,
Super
you're not.
embarrassing, but I don't
Shut
care. Nova Roma is the next game. Do you know
Oh.
what Nova Roma is?
No, I don't. Like the tomatoes.
There's the Nova game. Maybe it's related.
That one I'm not mispronouncing. Nova Roma sounds like a lovely Italian restaurant if I go down to Little Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a city building game, specifically like ancient Rome. I was looking at it earlier. It looks pretty fun.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, we love it.
Oh, going on there to Nova Roma.
Yeah.
Nova Roma.
I'm not Italian enough
Pretty
to do that.
pretty dicey over here. Any gaming resolutions, goals, or intentions for 2026? Rybo says going to finish one more game than 2025, so 2 in total. Very
Yes.
exciting.
Very good.
And anything else you're excited for? You want to mention? Rybo says the PC hard drive that's really going to happen this time. Really, don't look at me like that. It's going to happen. This is the fabled PC gaming podcast at Carpool Gaming. The PC hard drive.
yeah.
That already exists. It's called the Xbox Drive.
Everything is.
I mean,
the
this has
Xbox.
been getting talked about for years at this point.
Now
yeah.
Garrett's got a. It
We
just,
got a PC.
now that Garrett has a gaming PC,
For audio
Maybe that's what
listeners,
we've been
Garrett
waiting
is
for.
showing us his computer.
it's very nice. Yeah.
Very good. I want to, before we move on, I want to point out Gizmodo mentions in the chat. I think I listed some regular games too: Morbid Metal and Nevergrave. Both of which I'm not familiar with. Gizmodo is very good at like putting games on my radar. So
Nevergrave, I believe, is a Metroidvania kind of game because I have it on my spreadsheet. Nevergrave, The Witch
Okay.
and the Curse. It comes out March 5th. It looks pretty cool.
I will look into these.
To defend myself, well, thank you for mentioning that. I have now I've formatted the spreadsheet so that I don't have to click on every single cell to see what's is now. I can read it better now. So
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like I was a second grader just learning how to read there. And I just didn't have it all laid out here all that nice. So hopefully that.
Hey, Sean,
now I have no excuses. Now it's just anything else that happens, it's on me.
Sean, you're doing great.
No,
I think you're doing great.
That was crappy.
Sean,
I think you're doing great.
Sorry, Sam.
Okay, well, with that being said, then Ryan, reveal to us then your number 2 entry.
Certainly. But before I do that, of course, I will reveal my second honorable mention to go along with Jaws Remastered, of course. That being coming out on March 12th, Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake. I love the original on the original Xbox. It's a survival horror game where you are in this Japanese town. You've got these, this older and younger sister. They're trying to escape this town full of like creepy cult members and also ghosts, which you take pictures of using this camera to see all the ghost souls in the camera. Super cool game. I love the Fatal Frame games, and Fatal Frame 2 is my favorite one. So I'm glad it's getting kind of the remake treatment. And yeah, so please be excited for that. But that is my honorable mention, if I may, Sean. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, looks really cool.
Because
take pictures.
You have to take
Fatally.
pictures.
Yes,
You have to fatally take pictures. Whereas my next one, it just has 2025 on it. It doesn't have a specific release date. It's 2026 on it. But I am so confident that this game is coming out this year that I'm going to include it as my number 2
Half-Life 3
game. No. Half-Life 3, Sean, you'll notice isn't even on my spreadsheet. Because it's this game here. Lara Croft returning, of course, this year, Sean.
A bold choice.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. It's a remake of Tomb Raider 1. I love Tomb Raider 1. In fact, I love like all the Tomb Raider games. So I am so stoked to see what Crystal Dynamics does with this new kind of remake of Tomb Raider 1, kind of in like a modern setting. The best part is, of course, they showed us right in the trailer that the dinosaurs are back, which I love kind of from the first game. But I just think it looks really cool. Like it looks pretty well together. And this isn't the first time they've done kind of a remake of Tomb Raider 1, because we did have Tomb Raider Anniversary, which kind of came out early on in the 360's life. So this isn't the first time we've had like a remake of this game. But I feel like they're going to kind of crack the code and give us like a really good version of Tomb Raider 1, which is already a great game to begin with. So I'm very stoked about this. I'm just happy Tomb Raider's back. Yeah. I know, Sean, you and I have talked about Tomb Raider a lot because of how much we both love Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yes.
And I'm excited about this, and then Catalyst coming out in 2027. This like return of Lara Croft just in general. So yes, this is definitely like on my most anticipated list for this year. It's 100% a day one game for me when it releases.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Tomb Raider. Excited. Like, dude, it looks so cool.
I'm watching the trailer here, and the thing that like just totally jumps out at me that we haven't really got, I don't think, in the last couple of Tomb Raiders is just like her agility, like Lara's agility. Like she's like her moveset is. This is gonna sound like a weird comparison, but it's almost like Mario-esque the way she was just kind of like leaping through some of that stuff, and that's in as far as like platforming goes, we don't really get a lot of that. Like good platforming in these 3D action adventure games that have really taken over since Lara really set them off. You know, you kind of got platforming with Mario and mascot platforming, and then you had like Uncharted, Tomb Raider, these kind of like Assassin's Creed, that kind of thing. And they kind of went off in two different directions, but like that trailer just right there, it's like, yeah, she can move, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's doing flips. She's like
doing flips and
doing
shit.
like the balance beam, like pulling herself up from ledges and stuff. Like, yeah, like
riding
it's
on a dolphin.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you got that. Yes.
I mean, I also hope that we get like a Croft Manor that we can kind of run around in as like a tutorial area. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they can do with that. So yeah, I'm super stoked that Tomb Raider is just back in general.
Tomb Raider,
so.
good pick.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
not on my radar because it's one of those. Yeah, not dated.
Well, it's just 2026. But again, like with the new game coming out next year, like I would be very surprised if they delay this one at this point. But we'll see.
Yeah, very good.
I mean, there's that too, but I don't know. I've always loved those games. But anyways, moving on.
Okay.
Do we want to move on to Garret next, actually, Seth? Because of things?
Yeah. It sounds like we only have Garret for a limited amount of further time. So Garret,
patients are waiting.
Please
Patients are waiting.
Patients
yes.
are waiting in the wings.
We got to save
Garret
it. Save patients in the new year, 2026.
Delaying surgeries.
The job doesn't stop here.
Go
of
ahead,
course,
Garret.
I would rather talk about video games than saving lives. Anyways, let's go into these next two games that I'll just wrap things up. One game I'm going to put like really high on my radar now. And it was kind of a surprise to me because I was looking through my Fantasy Critic stuff and this game popped up. I'm like, that looks so dope. And that's Mugenics.
Yes.
Yes, Seth. I think you've
Hell
seen this one before. It looks like a fantastic little indie tactical RPG that has a bunch of different loadouts. And like, it reminds me of like, Final Fantasy Tactics or whatever, but a little bit more diverse. It has its own unique art style. Yeah, from the creator of The Binding of Isaac, which I found quite interesting as well. It's coming out actually pretty soon, February 10th of this year.
This trailer is crazy.
Yeah, this trailer is kind of nuts. Oh my gosh, you could just go on to the gameplay probably. Yeah, this is all.
Yes,
there we go.
Here we
there
go.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got inventory system. You got these. Okay, you got these little cats going on, and they're just fighting each other in this grid-based tactics. Like, look at that. It looks so good.
This game has been in development for years and years and years. This is from Ed McMillan. And yeah, it is a tactics strategy game in which you collect and breed cats it's kind of like got a little bit of a Rogue Legacy flavor where like the traits of the parent cats are passed on to their children. And you're just kind of like breeding the ultimate cat, and then you're taking them out on runs and making them more powerful to then, take them and breed even better cats. And, so yeah, I'm excited for this.
This is unhinged, by far the most unhinged game we've seen or talked about so far.
Oh yeah, you can tell this is definitely a Binding of Isaac kind of nature. This is his style, their style. So but yeah, it's tactical. It has, as you said, Rogue Legacy traits. Going through all the different cats. It's just so many different ways to play it. I was watching live streams of it on the Steam page, and I'm like, this looks so good.
Oh my god.
And it'll be great on Steam Deck as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nice. Good shout.
All right. So the final game I'm very excited for, and I don't know if it'll come out this year, but someone, a very close someone of us, Savoy Prime, put this on my radar early.
Okay.
He kept sending me trailers, kept sending me information. And that is The Blood of Dawnwalker.
I've never heard of this.
Oh, look it up. I think it's on the Steam page or something like that.
This game looks really cool, man.
It looks really cool. So it's like it's from people who have been in development with CD Projekt Red. They've been with Witcher 3 or whatever. This is kind of their take on an open world RPG where you're this guy who's kind of, I think he's a half
he's like a half vampire, I think.
Yeah, he's a half vampire because during the day he's human and at night he's a vampire and he needs to suck blood or whatever. There's been extensive gameplay of this character last year, and every time it just looks like it's that open world RPG, has that Witcher flavor, that Eastern European, all the different landscapes with that. Of course, there's choices and consequences. And this right here, even though this is a trailer, go look at the gameplay because that looks spectacular. Like I'm not sure it's gonna run super well on PS5 and Xbox One Series because it looks so good. So I'm very excited to see more this year. I don't know if it'll come out this year, and I wouldn't be surprised if it got delayed to next year. I want to see more gameplay. I want to make sure the developers are comfortable with the game before they release it. But yeah, keeping my eye on this one for sure. Blood of Dawnwalker.
Nice. I'd never heard of it. We simply must get better about titling these games.
Yeah.
We simply must. Yeah. I will not remember what that game was called by the end of this podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's one of those hidden gems last year that just like creeped up. And it's like, that's a game that we need to pay attention.
Yeah, it's a game you and I talked about in the podcast a few times, actually.
A few times, yeah.
So. Looks cool.
Yeah.
So for sure. Well, thank you very much, guys, for letting me wrap up my top 3 games of this year. And I'm excited to hear more of your most anticipated, exciting games this year. And well, I will catch you guys later.
Go save some lives.
I'll save some lives now.
Save some lives.
All right, talk
Guess
to you
I'll
soon.
save some lives.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Garret. Bye. I love it.
Of course, listeners to the GOONYs podcast here, go find Garret on the RPG Cave alongside Ryan every single week here at Carpool Gaming. Man, I just love you guys on that show. It's found just spectacular audience on Spotify as well, and it's, you guys know what you're talking about, and you're great together. So very nice.
It's also the show where we talk about Magic the Gathering the most at Carpool Gaming as well. So there you go.
By far,
it's probably the only one.
It's not even close.
Well. With that being said, Fee, would you like to get into your next game?
Well, I do, but you guys have inspired me. You guys have inspired me to make my most anticipated games that don't actually have a release date, but other than it says that it's coming out in 2026.
There you go. Yes.
Woo! So I have to catch up a little bit. So I have 2 I'm going to talk about right now to catch up, if you will. Starting off with a game that I played a demo of, and I've played this, and every time I talk about it, Sean makes a face. We're talking about Roots Devour, everybody. You go into the woods, you get sacrificed, and then you become the forest entity yourself, and you're trying to figure out what's happening in this dark wood. Goodness gracious, do I like this game? Still, like, it lives in my brain. The roots have, like, consumed me, essentially. I've played a lot of games recently with the name Roots in it, if you will. Shout out, the root trees are dead. Roots Devour, just chef's kiss. And I'm gonna, I love the fact that Sean's currently bringing up the trailer for this game that he loves to hear about, because I've talked about this on the Xbox Drive multiple times. I talked about this at the GOONYs, and now I'm talking about it here because this has a 2026 release date but does not have an exact day. But guys, it just feeds this need of wanting to know more information, because the more you play it, the more you find out about what's happening in the woods. And sometimes you might have to make a very difficult decision. It's just so cool. And the characters that you meet are really interesting. And then every so often you think oh, I've explored everything. But then you unlock this entire part of the woods that you haven't seen before. And it's just, it's gripped me. And I want to play this game. I convinced Kay to play it. Kay loves it. Oh, guys, just go play the demo. If you haven't already, the art style is just so freaking good. It's delightful. Makes me so happy, even though it's very gruesome. Which brings me to my second honorable mention that is supposed to come out in 2026, but does not have a release date, is Grave Seasons. Guys,
okay.
I need a dating sim where there's a serial killer, and this is the game. You don't know who the serial killer is. Every time you play, it could be another character. It is insane.
Okay, wait, what? Yes. You need a what?
A dating game that has farming and a serial killer.
It's so specific. What a need to have.
So
the
serial killer is procedurally generated. You don't know who it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
You got Jason interested.
So you don't know who the killer is. It could be the person inside your house. Who knows?
What if it's you?
I love these character designs. This guy who obviously hates working at the store.
There's mystery, there's intrigue. You have to figure out who the killer is, but at the same time, you might be trying to date the person who's the killer. That's an unfortunate situation for you.
This is Jack Seth right here. This is.
What if you? I can only imagine. I mean, what if you just never bump into him? Just a chill playthrough.
Yep.
Who knows? We can see that you're doing some investigations, maybe not the most legal investigations by breaking into other people's houses, but yeah, maybe there's a creature in the woods.
Good God.
Y'all are bringing the gruesome here to the GOONYs. I appreciate
the
it.
Blood of Dawnwalkers or whatever the game is called that Garret literally just mentioned.
But it's goodness. Have you ever played Stardew Valley and you're I wish there was a murder mystery? This is the
always
game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Universal feeling when people play Stardew Valley.
We need to spice it up a little bit, and that's with Grave Seasons. So it does have a 2026 release date, but doesn't have an exact day.
Yes.
Now, let's go into my most anticipated that does have a release date, Sean, and that is Legends of Kimori, which is spelled Khiimori.
There you go.
Thank you for the
Yes.
pronunciation guide.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You're welcome. For the person who's also looking up the trailer, this is a game where you play as a woman living in 13th century Mongolia, and she is she essentially passes messages along, but sometimes the areas that you need to go to might be a little bit difficult for your horse companion. So you get to actually breed and like collect these wild horses, and it's just like essentially my favorite parts of Red Dead Redemption Online, which is horses, hunting, and just like the exploration. It is a gorgeous looking game. I'm so freaking excited for it. I've been seeing some TikToks for it as well. And I like the fact that they've been going to their community, doing play tests and saying like, hey, what do you want different in this game? What can we do differently to make this game playable for you? Because a lot of, not a lot of people might not know this, a lot of horse games are like more like children type of games. This one's supposed to be for the more adult audience. And I think this is so freaking good. Yeah, from Death and Gore to Horse Girl, classic fee. It is. It looks really like the music in the game already like seems phenomenal. The actual like idea of being able to collect horses and being able to find like specific horses that might do better in like a snowy region, or maybe you need to have one that's capable of going for long distances because a message is on the other side of the map, and a lot of it's like exploration. I don't typically do massive open world games, but I think this is definitely something I'm really excited to play this year. Also, the horses are so cute, and you get to have a dog companion, guys.
Sounds pretty good.
It's got
Pretty
dogs.
good.
Into that.
We love it.
Just like in real life.
What a roller coaster. I
All
love
of
to
us.
take you guys on.
Yeah. I barely survived it.
Murder and horses, everybody. Murder and horses.
It's fine.
Whiplash.
It's fine. At least they're not in the same game, you know?
I mean,
Who
once
knows?
Once again, just like the GUIs or games of our year
Yeah.
in 2025, what a wide selection. I just love us. Like, go us. This rules. My list is so basic. It's like,
Yeah, that's how I feel every year, Sean. Don't feel bad.
no, this is good. I like it. I'm adding to it though, but
I am too. Yeah, I'm adding to my list. Well, I
Same.
mean, speaking of that, Sean, would you like to let us know what's next on your list?
almost it sounded like you're about to, line me up for spinning that wheel.
I mean, if only there were a
I
wheel to
I
spin.
should have had a wheel to choose which game I would tell you next.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next year I will do that. Okay, I said I wanted to do PlayStation. I think PlayStation's going to have a really great year, and I really hope this game actually drops. I think we've got a season. I think we've got fall 2026 for the best Canadian in the Marvel Universe. Logan is getting...
I thought he was Australian.
What? No, you didn't think that. Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
actor's
can-
Australian.
Hugh Jackman.
Well,
is.
Hugh
There's
Jack-
that,
I see
but
what you did there.
But if you also go listen to, or if you go watch that X-Men show from the 80s, he's also Australian in that too. Just throwing it out there.
Well, there you go. Anyway, Marvel's Wolverine is coming to PlayStation hopefully this year, and it unfortunately was leaked once upon a time. Like, we knew Insomniac was working on this game, and for whatever reason, that can really dampen my hype for games when you kind of like know it's coming, and eventually there's going to be some sort of state of play or whatever from PlayStation. And in spite of all that, when we finally saw it for the first time, like mouth open, leaning into the screen, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'm like, it looks like they've done it, man. Like, it looks so... Wolverine's such a violent character. Just, like, he's got adamantium claws coming out of it rips out of his skin. Oh, man, what a great... Like, I think we just kind of take it all for granted now. Wolverine's Wolverine. Do you think about this character? So rich in history and rage and, like, love and, violence and Berserker Barrage.
Berserker Barrage.
So
Yeah.
cool. I can't, like, I'm realizing how hyped I am just talking to you guys about it.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
that shot where he like puts his claw through that dude's face
Yes.
in the trailer, I still think about it.
Kind of shows you what we're in for. And as a huge fan of the cartoon, the animated series back in the 90s, one of the greatest theme songs, you always just wondered, like, they just gave him Sentinel so that he actually could tear some stuff up.
Yeah.
He certainly couldn't be that violent with human fleshy things. So they gave him robots to slice up. Now, video games rated M for mature let's see what you guys have in store for us. I can't wait. Wolverine, I hope they drop it. PlayStation could have a banger year between this and Sorrows.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We do need to stop and mention and welcome in the Lockleth, who has joined us.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Good to see
Hi,
you.
hello.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Glad you're here. Hi, how are you? I'm glad you're here
This
because
is all the sound bites.
he is everything. A man.
I'm just a walking soundboard.
I'm glad you're here, Lockleth, because you can tell us not only what you're looking forward to, but what everybody else will be playing this year.
That's right.
As
Yeah.
they're influenced by you. Yeah. So I'm glad you're here. I mean, should we actually just allow Lockleth to play some catch up here then? In that
I think
case,
so.
since
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Lockleth,
Do
why
whatever
don't
you
you go
wanna
ahead
do.
and yeah. I mean, who cares about anything? Why don't you go ahead and regale us with your, I guess, first two most anticipated games of the year?
Before I do that, I have 3,
Please.
but I'm going to only mention one. I have no idea when this game comes out. No idea. But I'm excited about it, so that's cool. It's
Haunted
called...
Chocolatier.
No. It's called Screenbound.
Okay.
Which it's like it's a 2D and 3D game. You basically have a Game Boy with you as you're walking, and part of solving the puzzle
yeah.
is kind of transitioning between the Game Boy and like the actual like world around you. Sean's trying to pull it up, but damn those ads, you know.
I'll just show you the ads. It's a Lazy Boy ad for Boxing
man.
Week. We still got our
Boxing
Boxing Week
Week.
sales. Yep.
Carpool should expense your YouTube Premium subscription. I think. I feel like
Yep.
that should be a thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Please.
Like I was
Yeah.
I essentially went through my like Steam, like what's on my wish list, and I
that's a
forgot about this game.
That's a good idea.
It just looks like something I've never played before. So I'm excited about it. And also, is that a GameCube logo you just picked up? Because that's exactly what that looked like to me.
Yeah,
A little purple box.
it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
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 I'm so glad you pointed it out, because like you said, like it's a game that like you'd never like really played anything like this before, and by that nature, like one of the most ambitious games I've seen in a long time, like really trying to do something that like in a lot of ways like just shouldn't really work. Like how is this going to work? The 2D you're looking at on the screen, but like in real like IRL you're kind of in this 3D space. It's
Yeah.
I'm really curious about like the level design and how it's going to look and feel and stuff. Very cool.
The closest we actually ever got to this was like Dragon Quest XI S, where that game, you can play it in 3D, but there's also, you can switch it at any time to be a 2D overhead Dragon Quest game if you want it to be.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
that's what
I was
I think
about
of
to
when I
say
see this.
that is not a game for feet, probably, and I'm so sorry.
I'm not looking. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Like,
The trailer is gone. You're fine now.
Disorienting. Yeah.
But since I'm going off of 2, I have 3. So that was
Please.
one that I have no idea when it comes out. Second one has to be something that was announced at the Game Awards in 2025, is the Coven of the Chicken Foot game.
Yes.
The old lady, you're running around with this chicken, but you have chicken feet, and it just looks like the best time. I want to be an old lady. Like, why not? I'm already working my way
yeah.
there anyways, you know? Eventually,
Why not play as one in a game?
You already
why
got the
not?
lady part down.
Listen,
It's just a matter of time.
I'm in a sweater. I wear a blanket and slippers at work. I'm basically an old woman, so I
Just
might
gotta
as
wait.
well. Just gotta wait.
That's called waiting.
Lord willing, of course.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
This looks just—I don't know. It's
Hey,
like
it's you.
it's me. Man,
me?
what's she eating? And me.
The
here's me.
skeleton on the ground.
And there's Seth.
Yeah, that's me. Yep, that's me. Lockleth will ride on my back.
Oh my god.
The way that this looks, I don't know,
Yeah.
like especially during like the cutscenes, especially, it reminds me of the Iron Giant, and I love that movie. And like the little guy that's following you around, like it gives Iron Giant vibes. And that's one of my favorite like animated movies. And then I don't know, you're like a little old lady who has a little bit of floaty jumps, which I feel like might be
Yes.
something to get used to. But I'm also kind of getting like Last Guardian vibes from
Big
this.
time.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, the buckets, come on. The helmets.
It's very
Such a
cute.
great pick, Lockleth. Holy crap.
I just don't know when it comes out,
Yeah.
but I'm excited
I think
about
it is meant to come out this year.
Do you
Yeah.
think? Okay.
I think so. This game actually has really strong pedigree behind it. I don't know how many people know this. This is the new studio by Bruce Straley, who is of Naughty Dog fame.
Yeah, Last of Us.
A lot of people don't like give him enough credit. Like, he is the co-creator of The Last of Us. Like, everybody knows Neil Druckmann. Bruce Straley just as important as Neil Druckmann to The Last of Us. So this is his new studio after leaving Naughty Dog. And I think there are a lot of reasons to be excited about this.
Did he not also take on Uncharted 4? Like, Uncharted 4 is a story development as well. Like, just because it was Amy Hennig and then, like, it wasn't. And then they kind of jumped in to finish that. Yeah, Bruce, man, good call.
Like,
No, sorry. I was just gonna say this
No,
reminds
no,
me
yeah.
a lot of Spirited Away, Zenibaba, with Spirit, like No Face. Essentially, their like kind of like, I guess, relationship. If you've not watched the movie, then we're probably gonna be doing a watch party at some point in Discord. But yeah, it's just definitely that vibe, which is phenomenal.
That's one of my
yeah.
favorite
Good
films,
pick.
Fee. So yes.
Me too.
That too.
I think it's on our list of movies to watch and discuss on the
Absolutely.
real
It is.
Carpool Gaming podcast. That could be about literally anything for Patreon podcast, available at patreon.com/Carpool Gaming later this year. There you go.
yes. Very
Insert
good.
ad
Plug,
here.
plug. Well,
Plug, plug,
and,
plug.
and also, like, how many games can you name where the protagonist is like an elderly woman?
I know.
Like, I think that's awesome. Yeah.
Like usually it's an old man or a young child or just basically anyone else
Literally
other than an
anyone
old woman.
Yeah, literally
The whole
anyone
spectrum.
else.
Old man, young child,
A dog
young
sometimes,
man.
a cat, lots of cats. I mean,
Yeah.
man.
There's ghosts even
There's lots of ducks coming in as well.
even dead people.
Pretty good.
So those are
we're having
two
fun today.
that I don't know when they come out. I don't know
love
if it's
it.
this year. I hope so. I have one more. I'll save that for when we get to my number one. But
Okay.
number 3 on my list of games that is coming out this year is Star Wars: Galactic Racer.
Yes.
Hell
Let's go.
yeah.
Because of course, who doesn't want to be playing a pod racer Star Wars game? That was like my favorite game on the N64, at least one
Now
of my
this
favorites.
is pod racing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not just pod racers. You got swoop bikes and other Star Wars vehicles in
Yes.
it. So yeah,
I'm excited.
yeah.
Oh, like the best part of this trailer is the very end where we get to see old Sebulba.
Oh my god, he's all gray.
So good. Yeah. Can't wait. Hell yeah.
I was like
What a
so
weird
giddy.
game for them to bring back too. Like,
I know. It was not on my bingo card at all.
No.
And there's another on my list that was not for this new year or whatever. It doesn't feel like 2026 for me yet. I've only been
know.
awake for like 4 hours, so
Same.
so it's weird to say 2026 is now the new year. But
We're here.
when this was we're here. When this was like shown, I was like, no way. I was like, the nostalgia was so like deep. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be giddy playing
I
this,
love that
probably.
they expanded it beyond pod racing, actually. Like the vehicles. I think that is so. I actually don't think I realized that until you guys pointed that out. Because, like, to me, this is just pod racer. Like, that's all this is. And it's like Star Wars is it's so vast. There's so much to it. This
Yeah.
is, yeah, nice.
And of course, it's Criterion, like the
There
Burnout
he
developers
is.
working on this too. So like, yeah.
Oh, I
That's a
didn't think I
huge
realized
deal.
that.
Or,
Yeah.
Sorry. It's former Criterion members. Sorry, that's what I
Yeah.
meant to say.
Nice. Yeah, well, yeah, nice.
Well, and another thing that I'm curious about, I'm wondering how like deep it's going to be in terms of like, do I get to make a custom rider? Do I get to customize my swoop bikes or my pod racers or whatever? Like, you know, how many maps are there? What's the online play going to be like? Like, this could be pretty cool. Could be pretty exciting. Yeah.
I really hope it lands in 2026.
Yeah,
I
me
want to
too.
believe in all these games, these dates that say a year. It's like
Well, Garrett's not here anymore. We can be as hopeful as we want.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Poor Garret.
Garrett's not here to be like, it's absolutely going to get delayed.
He's like, well, maybe it will come out this year, but by then games will be $90.
Yeah, what a fallen dream.
But games are already $90 here in Canada.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Good pick.
Fallen dream rules.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad Garrett's not here because I too will mispronounce this next game on my list of most anticipated.
please.
That is Pokopia. And I don't care I'm saying it like that. All right.
Is that how I said it?
Yes.
I don't even know how I said it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay, great.
He said Pokopia, and I was like, what? No,
What?
it's Pokopia. Absolutely not. Get out of here. It's Pokopia. Such a great game. It's like Animal Crossing meets Pokemon. I say Pokemon weird too. It's fine. I have to. I feel like it goes without saying. Animal Crossing, the 3.0 update is my number one. But like, I'm not going to mention that today because, you know, it seems
You wouldn't mention it.
Too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, too obvious. So this is like a close little bit, like looking like Ditto, like that. It's me.
Yeah.
That face is the best thing ever. I was obsessed and somehow refrained from buying all the Pokemon that have the Ditto faces. Like they make those like little
Oh,
stuffies.
yeah. The plushies.
Yes, they're so like it's the most derpy thing that I just adore. And this being a game, you as the protagonist get to look like Ditto and actually have some decent like customization from what I saw too. Like there's seems to be several different options unlike Animal Crossing. So that'll be nice. I can have green hair and that's literally all I ever want. And then this character, who doesn't wear their glasses on their actual eyes, is interesting. So,
Well, they can see better if they wear them on their chin, you know?
I don't know if that's how that works, Ryan. But like, yeah, I don't know. Is it because they don't have ears? Also, how are they hanging there? It's impossible to know.
I love it.
Well, also, why do they have a CD in their hair?
I don't know, Ryan. That's so strange.
There's been some fan theories about this character. So
Well,
who knows?
I like, is it Tangela? Is that the
Yeah,
character?
That's how I would say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
This one's Tangrowth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder I like him then. Yeah.
But really, it's about Mosslax. That's really the
I
important thing.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Mosslax at the end is pretty good. I love that you, for a brief moment, change your arms or like a part of your body while doing the special action like that the Pokemon give you. I don't know if I will ever not think the spitting out water is like not going to be funny to me. Like I think I'll get a chuckle every time, and also ew. But this just looks so cute.
Yeah.
I don't know when this comes out, in like a month or two, right?
It's March 5th.
Oh my God, I'm unwell.
Soon.
Yep.
I'm sweating
soon.
already.
You got Animal Crossing in 2 weeks, and then you got this. So.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. This.
Just in time for me to play Elden Ring, probably, at the same time.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I
Probably.
think we discovered why Lockleth didn't have a wheel, and it's because of this.
Yeah, you're set.
I'm
Like,
unwell and I'm busy. I'm booked and busy all year. Like don't talk to me. Don't message me. I'm gonna be playing Animal Crossing, this, and then my other game that I'll mention in a little bit.
Very
good.
nice.
And
Oh,
Star
I'm
Wars.
excited. Of
Star
course.
Wars is gonna be the new like racing game that I pick up every now and again. I'm gonna play a racing game today. That'll be the one I play, I think. Plus it's
Nice.
easier. It's on I'm gonna get it on Steam, so
Yeah.
I'm a
Well,
Steam
everyone
girly,
will pick it up
seems.
now. Yeah, now that you mentioned it.
I mean, it was
the
already on my
best.
spreadsheet.
Yeah. Very good. Well,
excited.
thank you, Lockleth, for getting us
You're
up to
welcome.
speed with the games we will all be playing. To get into my number twos, both of them. I have two number twos. For my number 2 game with no confirmed release date other than 2026. Of course, I have to shout out Rhythm Heaven Groove. Kind of unbelievable. I can't believe that game is real. Like, it's been 10 years since the last Rhythm Heaven game, and even that, like, Megamix is kind of like a greatest hits game. I mean, Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii was the last time we got like a brand new, completely original Rhythm Heaven game. Sunku, the guy who does the music for Rhythm Heaven, like he had like throat cancer. And so there was like, the implication was that we were never going to get another one, to say nothing of the fact that, you know, it's a very niche series for Nintendo. It doesn't really sell all that well. So I had no inkling in my mind that Rhythm Heaven would ever come back. And so the idea that we're getting a new one on Switch this year, I'm very excited. Cannot wait. So, and look, same direct as Tamagotchi Life. I was eating well that direct. So it was a good direct for you, boy. No release date, though. I suspect we will get that release date at the next Nintendo Direct, hopefully.
I'm glad you mentioned what Direct you saw this at, Seth. Fun fact, this Direct was the morning that my son was born last year.
Yes,
and
I remember this.
While I was waiting to go into the operating room for the scheduled C-section, you know, my wife in a very different situation than me, prepping for surgery. I was outside the room watching you react to this game and Tamagotchi Life. It was pretty amazing.
So it was a good day for you too.
It was a great day for me. We got a new baby. We got a new Tamagotchi Life. Like, yeah, it was a pretty and
pretty good.
You know, as it turned out, the baby came out, looked like a lot of the characters from Rhythm Heaven.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, just a round shape.
And just a little round little baby.
Oh, a cute little baby boy.
Oh, a little Rhythm Heaven boy.
Oh, just a little rhythm boy.
Pretty good. My actual number 2 game with a confirmed release date is actually coming out in just 11 days. It's a game called Big Hops, which I am very excited about. I played the demo. I loved it. I immediately backed it on Kickstarter. This is coming out on, I think, just PC and Switch for now, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a 3D platformer. You play as this adorable little frog. But it's the controls, the way the game feels. It's one of the best feeling 3D platformers I've played in a long time. I love this kind of like mechanic of taking these vegetables and using them in different ways to create platforms or solve puzzles. It's so expressive. Like the game just really lets you do whatever you want. And it's got like some really cool story implications and cool characters. I'm very excited. This is my first like big game of 2026 that I'm really looking forward to. So this will be like what I lose my January in is Big Hops. So, yep.
Why are you going to lose your January? You're going to lose a month?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be playing it all month long.
It's gonna
look at it.
Hopefully, there's a lost and found somewhere.
But like this is what I'm kind of talking about though. What you just saw, like there are sections of the game that are kind of like Mario Galaxy, like where it's kind of like going along the curvature of the planetoid and stuff.
Yeah.
You have like diving and rolling and like the way you can chain the moves together. It's just so satisfying to play. 3D platformer that's my favorite genre of game. So like any 3D platformer that has like a cool, unique move set, I'm all about it. So yeah, cannot wait.
Looks
very
great.
Excited.
Big hops. Big ups to Big Hops.
I have big hopes for Big Hops.
Oh, big hopes.
You know? Yeah.
Big hopes.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, before we go around the horn another time, let's bring in some more community members there, Sean.
Yes, let's see if I can actually read this time.
Reading's important, Sean.
Who knows, man? Yes, of course, we asked the community to be involved, be part of the show, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Star, who, of course, participates and leads the Book Crafters. Come hang out in the Discord. It's free to join. The links are in the show notes. Please. Star itemizes 3 games, hopefully I can say properly. Star's excited for Witchbrook, Pokemon Pokopia, the Animal Crossing Pokemon game, and Fields of Mystria coming out of early access. Ooh, I don't know these. Some people are nodding, and I don't know if you know what this is, and I don't know a thing.
Yes.
Fields of Mystery is like a Stardew, but better.
Yeah.
But better.
More
Is
to
there
do.
serial killing dating sims? Is
No.
that is? Oh, that's
No
No,
serial
Fee,
killers.
same. I've heard of that game. I will also be playing that.
Yes.
Yes.
Fields of Mystria.
Yeah.
Nice. Mystria.
But it's like fantasy though. It's like a more fantasy setting, and that's been in early access, I think, for like a year or two now. So it finally hitting 1.0 is going to be a big deal. Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Thanks to Star for that. We'll bring in a fellow co-host of the mini indie van, Fulia, who shouts out foolishfuji.com. She's got a .com over there. Ooh, not even a www. I'm sure that would work too if you threw that in there. Fulia says Lost and Found Co., Bit Egg Incorporated, also Big Walk from House, and Mixtape, Beethoven and Dinosaur.
Yes. Mixtape is on my list as well. Big Walk.
Big Walk. I'm excited about that one too.
We got big ups, big hops, and big walks.
Yep. We're going on big hops, big walks.
Big trouble.
Yeah. Lost and Found Co. is adorable. I can't wait. I hope that comes out this year. It's been on at least one wholesome direct or what?
Yeah, it's coming out in like
we'll
February.
We'll talk about it in a little bit.
Okay. All right. I will move on then. Okay.
Thank you.
We asked if you have any gaming resolutions, goals, or intentions for 2026 that you'd like to share, and Fulia says, limiting myself to 2 game purchases per month worked quite well for me in 2025. Lost control between November to December with all those sales. I might continue this in 2026 and see how I go. I'd also like to tackle more of my backlog where I just play games during my free time rather than force myself to create content around it. Amen. Yes.
Yep. Amen.
I love it.
Snaps.
We asked if there's anything else you'd like to add or particularly excited about, and Fulia says, more carpool gaming fun. That's it.
That's it.
So cute.
Hell yeah.
It occurred to me halfway through reading that I would love to be able to do a proper Australian accent, but I decided against
and
it.
just read the whole thing in an Australian accent.
Do my best Fulia, but no.
Yeah. Pretty good.
No. Yeah. Thank you, Fulia and Star. And third, we'll bring in Haley Nicole Miller. Haley Zorel everywhere. Haley is excited for Resident Evil Requiem, Grand Theft Auto 6, and Wolverine. We haven't heard of Resident Evil yet here.
I suspect we will in short order. Who's to say?
Maybe if Resident Evil starred an old lady in a bathrobe, then we would have heard it sooner.
Be more interested.
Yeah. We got Leon, though. Grand Theft Auto 6, kind of one of the biggest things potentially coming out this year. We'll see if it lands.
Hype levels are low for Grand Theft Auto 6 on my current spreadsheet, Sean.
Indeed.
The forecast is low chances. Yeah.
Well, speaking of forecasts, next up when we come back to the community, the good sir Clayton and Hoots, you're up next. But not until a little bit later. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's kind of like when Jeff Keighley says, stay tuned, the Muppets are here. So look forward to that.
Yeah. One of you can be Miss Piggy. You'll have the honor of being Miss Piggy. There you
Someone's got to be it, you know?
Well, Ryan, please do regale us with your most anticipated game or games of 2026.
You know, Seth, I appreciate the fact that you use regale because I use that all the time when referring to people talking about their favorite things. You know, final honorable mention, and this one I hope comes out this year. You know, I think this will come out because this was actually supposed to come out in 2025, but got delayed to 2026, and I feel like it is actually going to kind of come out this year. And I think I know a couple people here who are pretty excited about this one. Scott Pilgrim EX, the new Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up game. I love the first one. I love beat 'em up games just in general, and also I just love Scott Pilgrim and the fact that they're doing one with like kind of an original story with bringing a ton of characters that you can play as. Like, dude, I am so stoked for Scott Pilgrim EX. John tried to get the trailer up in time for me to stop talking about it.
New Anamanaguchi soundtrack. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Look, it's a game that comes with a soundtrack, Seth. Okay, it's just like the Guilty Gear games. But seriously though, this game looks super cool, super rad. Of course, I'd love to that it's kind of in they're using kind of the art style from like the new, like the almost like the Netflix show as well.
Yeah,
so,
the anime.
Yeah. And yeah, it's tribute games back doing Scott Pilgrim, and it's gonna be super fun. So can't wait to play that. And maybe this is one where we play with other people. Maybe this one is one where I, jump out and maybe play with other people at some point. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I cannot wait. I can't believe they're doing another one. Like it just the first Scott Pilgrim game is one of those just like kind of coveted, like beat 'em up. It's one of the great beat 'em ups of all time as far as I'm concerned. And like the fact that they're making another one is wild. I did not have that on my bingo card.
Especially after what happened with the original game, where it got listed and people were just Ubisoft was just not really interested in doing another one. But yeah, Scott Pilgrim's seen this kind of resurgence with the movie kind of doing well on home video, and then that led to the Netflix series that then led to this. So I'm so excited. And plus, Brian Lee O'Malley's involved too, the author. So super stoked. But it's not my number one game. Because the game I'm most anticipated, but I mean everyone already knows it anyways. So I mean it's really of no surprise. It's this game. It's Resident Evil Requiem, of course. Mm-hmm. Y'all just mentioned it, but I was saving it for my number one because I'm such a Resident Evil stan. I love survival horror games. I mean I've loved most of the Resident Evil games, and this one looks like it's going to be no exception, especially because I love too that we've got kind of like Grace, who's going to be kind of our like protagonist in kind of like the horror centric elements parts of the story, and then we're going to have Leon, which is going to be like more of the action parts of it, kind of taking the idea that they kind of went with Resident Evil 6, where they had like the action portions and making the gameplay feel different for each character, but maybe tweak it so it isn't terrible this time. That's what I'm most excited about. But also, I love too that we're like going back to Raccoon City. It almost feels like it's going to be a nice kind of wrap up of the current Resident Evil storyline, combined with the fact that it feels like it's just going to be a nice like sequel almost to the original like first two Resident Evil games, or first three I should say, the original trilogy, going back to Raccoon City, because I feel like we're going to pick up a lot of threads from kind of the original incidents as well, especially with Leon kind of returning there, and I'm interested to see what other returning characters they bring back in. Maybe we see Ada Wong come back, or maybe we find out what happened to Ken, the gun shop owner, or whatever other random Resident Evil characters we want to pull into this.
They're all coming back. It's like a Clips episode. Just bring back. It's like the last episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah, but I also be curious to know like what of the modern characters we come back, because like I would love to see Rose back from Resident Evil 8, as well as some other characters. So I'm super hyped for Resident Evil 9. I can't wait for this game, and I can't believe that it's literally going to be here in like a month and a half. Like I am so stoked for Resident Evil 9. I can't wait for this game, and that is my number one. Of course, it's a slam dunk. Everyone kind of knew that was probably going to be my top pick.
Yeah.
So, shout out to that.
Shout out.
I love it.
That man is terrifying.
It's a little creepy.
The guy at the beginning.
I hate it.
The chair. Yeah.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I'll watch you play, Ryan.
That'd be a great stream, actually. Lockleth.
Yeah, I should.
If I'm just there live, like reacting to
Ryan playing.
You'll just be like under your blanket like this.
I'd be like, ew, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Malay,
Ryan, Malay.
Malay.
Yeah.
Melee? Oh.
Very good.
Yeah. That's also why I'm also kind of excited like to maybe play Resident Evil 7 and 8 again leading up to this after I'm done my wheel games. I think there'll be enough time, because again it comes out at the end of February, I think. So
I feel like that's like tomorrow.
I know. I'm like, you're gonna play through all 3 wheel games and then 2 other games before that comes out.
Well, the Resident Evil 7 and 8 aren't really long though. They're like, you can beat those in like 8 to 10 hours or whatever. So, and I only have 44 hours of wheel games, Seth. It's not that long.
Yeah. Probably have 70 hours of gaming I can cram in a month.
Look, it's me. I got this. Oh, Kevin Ainsworth it.
You do got this.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. I believe in you, Ryan.
Yeah. Stream some.
Yeah.
Stream some. Would love that.
Yeah.
Well then, Fee, let us know what your most anticipated game or games of 2026 are.
So we're going to go back, before I talk about the most anticipated, we're going to go back to the games without release dates, but I want to give an honorable mention because I almost put this as my most anticipated game. However, I noticed that there was no release date in 2026, and it has already been delayed once. So I'm like, I don't know when it's going to actually be coming out. I'm slightly concerned, and that is Witchbrook. I am very excited about this game. It is a multiplayer. You can play up to with 4 friends, but who knows, with mods these days, you could probably have 30 people and have an entire classroom full of people. It is a game where you get to play as a witch going to college, and there's so much, like, it's a stunning game. You get to fly around. The character creation look like, at least what you get to see when it comes to your character, looks super duper cute. And I really want to play this. I think I'm more excited to play this with friends who I also know who are really into like kind of like witchy types of games. So I'll probably definitely be shout out Kay. I'll probably play this with her and others. It is very like yes, Lockleth.
Is this like a social game too? Or no?
From what I've seen, you can interact with characters in the game. There have been like questions about if there's like romanceable characters. I don't know if that's an option.
No, like this to me, the angles, the characters, it's giving like Habbo Hotel a little bit, which I don't hate.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I mean by social. Like you said, you can play with your friends, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so you can have up to 4 people play it, but like I said, who knows with mods at this like this day and age, but I'm just curious. We haven't seen like too expansive of information when it comes to the game. Maybe it's just also I just haven't been paying as close attention to the release, but I know whenever it's come up, I'm like, I really want to play this game. It just looks really cute and I really want to play it. Because like I said, it's just like I like kind of the like fantasy. I'm more of a fantasy girl myself, so being able to explore that type of game. But like I said, it was already delayed. It was supposed to come out winter of 2025, which I understand it is still technically winter, but at the same time, like it's already been delayed once. So who knows? So Cuddlefish,
it's been in development for
please.
Forever. It was
Exactly.
it was first announced in 2016.
No way.
It has been fully 10 years.
Yes.
So yeah.
Which is why I'm like honorable mention, but maybe who knows? Not trying to like dislike the game by any means. It's just I'm hopeful. It's like everyone who's saying that GTA will totally be released by the end of the year. I'm still questionable about that one.
Same.
Because so that was I almost put that on my list, but I'm like I don't even know if that's actually coming out this year. So I'm really excited.
At least it has a release date. That counts for something, right?
Sure, but that could change, and then it becomes the most anticipated game of 2027.
That's true.
Yeah. Seems like they're just spinning the wheel on dates over there at Rockstar.
Yeah. Also, probably
See how they feel.
Yeah, that can be a whole other good discussion, Sean.
That's fair.
We could have maybe on the Xbox Drive. Maybe when we have our discussions about our ideas for 2026. Who knows? And so my number one most anticipated game, which comes out on February the 11th. It is a game that we just mentioned previously a little bit ago, and a game that I know I played the demo. I know other people here played the demo, which is Lost and Found Co. It's so cute. You get to play as a character who used to be a duck and now is a person who works at a cafe / a supermarket, but it's also because you work for this goddess and you have to find matching items throughout these like almost like Where's Waldo. But I love the fact that there's so many different Easter eggs. In the demo, there was a number of different animes that were shouted out, like One Piece. So it's so cute. I love the art style so much, and just like the little item, just the little biomes and entities and stories that are happening throughout the actual image is hilarious to me. Like the fact that on the first level you might see a ghost, who knows? So just the wild and wondrous time of this game. I had an absolute delight playing the demo last year, and by last year I mean 2024, not 2025. But yeah. I'm sorry. It's the first day of 2026, guys. But yeah, I'm super pumped to play that game.
Yeah, demo was great.
The demo was great, and it's one of those things that on its art style alone, I would just play a interactive Where's Waldo thing. Like they could have just made things hidden and you just go click on them and I would have been there for it. But like the way things kind of like change and evolve as you're finding things, like that was a surprise to me. And yeah, it's absolutely charming game. It looks so good. This may be day one on the Ryan Turford hype scale of
I think so for me too.
hype.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It's the secret sequel to Where's Waldo for the NES that we never really got, you know? It's finally happening 20 years later.
Finally.
That's
getting
what we were all thinking.
finally.
I'm glad I'm not the only one, of course.
No, we were all on the same
Yeah.
page.
Yeah.
The Where's
It's
Waldo
cute.
book.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cute.
I like
Yeah,
it.
that's
Very
That's
good.
good. That's good stuff. Good
That is
stuff.
good
Play
stuff.
the demo.
Yeah, everybody should check out the demo. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, Lockleth,
Yes.
go ahead and reveal to us your most anticipated game or games.
I would do that, but first, I have one more that doesn't have an announcement, to my knowledge. I double checked. And please disregard if I don't pronounce this correctly. We all know I'm great at it.
I'm ready for this.
It's Amboise, Niflet, and the Gleaned Bell.
Yes.
That's the closest I can get. I feel like Lucas could tell me otherwise.
Yeah, French
I'm just
speaker.
I'm just excited about it. I don't know. It was literally the first, like, I think it was from the Wholesome Direct, like, earlier in this year.
Yeah.
And I was, like, in tears because it was so cute. And I just need it
Yeah.
in my life. It's very, I don't know if I guess claymation-ish is kind of a good way to describe it. Almost like they're, like, little wooden pieces, too. Sean, do you need me to spell it?
No, we're going without the trailer on this one. There's no shot.
You're going to have to describe it.
I don't know if that was one word or three, or if you swore
Hang
at
on.
me. I'm not sure if I should say
How
bless
about-
you.
How about I do this, Sean? There you go.
Oh,
help you.
that wasn't even close.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah, that
cute.
game. Thank you, Seth.
Yeah.
This is
like
adorable.
little cute little characters in a French village. And I love like the angles that they use, and it's like stop motiony, and it's I cannot. I was moved to tears. When when the title came up, I
Dude.
remember I was like, I don't know how to say that, but this looks cute.
I gotta say, there is a character in this trailer that I think is the front runner for like best guy.
Yes,
of
I was
2026.
thinking that too.
Like this is
Like the
probably the
rabbit?
best guy. This like bunny
wanna be like that guy.
shopkeeper. I'm trying to be like that guy, dude. just like I love the frilly sort of neck piece and the suspenders. I love these just like this big wide rabbit. It's so good.
I mean, he
It's
takes
so
up the other
good.
half of the room, but yeah.
It's excellent. I also the fixed camera angles remind me of like Attack of the Friday Monsters.
Yes. Yeah.
Or like Shin-Chan or something. Yeah. It looks
Yeah,
great.
it reminded me of Attack as well, because I did play that last year, and that was super fun. Not last year, 2024.
Goodness.
I'm right there with you, Fee.
There you
But
go.
that one had to be. I just don't know when it comes out. When it comes to
Yeah.
like the smaller, like cozy style games, they like announce it, and then sometimes we just wait for a long time. And yeah, will I cry when I have an announcement date? Yes, I will.
So get hyped.
Will
for
I
that.
play it day one? Yes, I also will. But that
Nice.
was just one that doesn't have an announcement that I'm unsure. But my number one, and you're going to hear something that has already been talked about today, and that's fine, is Tomodachi Life, of course.
Yes.
excited. I'm excited for that. Obviously, Seth and I nerded out about that game on one of his shows in the past, the previous one. And yeah, like the weirdness of that game, I don't know how to describe it. Like how they talk to each other, like the sound.
The little
of them
text to
talking.
speech sort
Yeah.
of voice. Yeah.
It's the best. And I like the different customizations we're going to get this time around. I don't know if I'm going to pull a Seth and then put everyone in there, because that might be a little weird, because people could get married and stuff and no thanks.
yeah, that's true.
So
No, we'll just
maybe I'll
find out.
refrain
Sean
from
and I will
that.
get married. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to marry Fee, okay?
Same.
There you go.
But I am excited about it. She's like, absolutely not. She's just like, why me? Because you're great, Fee.
You
Oh,
are.
look, I
Yeah.
caught you blushing. I'm excited for the realistic photo of the food.
Yes.
Like how the food looks in the game. Like they could have gone like cartoony with like the stuff that you feed the people and like to find out their likes and dislikes. But like how the food is like realism is so funny to me. And that cracked me up when I played it on I think I played it on my 2DS when I had it. Is that right? Yeah, because what did it come out on initially? Like the 3DS or DS
yeah, it was on
or whatever?
3DS. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It was just so fun. I don't know. I like to see like the little relationships that form together. I do wonder if they're gonna make it where so and so like so and so. Do you think they should continue, this relationship or whatever? And you could be like, no, because you want them to start liking someone else, or you can say yes. I wonder if they'll include that or if it's gonna be more like they get to choose. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait, dude. It's
B
going to be
News.
so fun.
Oh, I forgot
Oh my
about B
God.
News.
The Me
How could you
News
forget about
Network
B News?
I
coming
don't
back.
know. It's the best.
We got to get a
Yeah.
release date for it soon. It's spring 2026 is all they've said. So
Yeah,
wanna live the
they
dream.
added the spring. That's the best. We
Yeah.
know you're excited to know the release date.
it's so
spring.
annoying because yeah, that old guy in the beginning is like, when's the release date? And then like they said, oh, not 2026, spring 2026. It's like, dude, give me something more than that. But yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And I mean, I just one more time for good measure. No, it's not. Is this Tamagotchi Life?
Yeah,
That's the best.
Oh man,
Pretty
good
good.
pick. Yep, I'm right there.
Well, Sean,
Oh.
speaking of you being right there,
It's me.
you're right here next up on our list. Reveal to us your most anticipated game or games of 2026.
I do feel like Ryan, perhaps this is a like anticipated, like you can expect this as a very Sean kind of
Slam
game.
dunk.
It is without a date though. So it's pretty risky. It could slip into 2027, which sounds like forever away. But that's just next year because that's how time works. Before I get into what my most anticipated game is, though, I do have a little bit of an intention actually for this year. The last year in 2025, I completed 23 games. Finished off with Deliver Us the Moon was the last game. I would like to. I'm gonna put a goal out there. I'm gonna still say 20. Last year my goal was 15, and I got up to 23. I've got some big games I want to get to this year. I don't want to like extend myself because I also want to read some of these books behind me. I want to watch more movies. I want to like do a little bit more. Like there's so much stuff happening in the Discord these days, and I kind of want to do more of that stuff as well. Like I've got this 1,000-piece puzzle thing over here that like turns into a game or activity of some sort afterwards that I'm excited to get into. So like more of that. So I do want to, I liked how I played games in 2025. I was some wheels, some tournament brackets, some just like on a whim, some new releases, that kind, like a nice balance, I think. So I'd like to do a little bit more of that. If there is any direction, I'd like to jump back to maybe some PlayStation stuff as well. I haven't been playing too much PlayStation. I've got this beautiful gaming PC, so a lot of stuff is kind of happening on Steam these days. So that's kind of like what I think I have in store. But of course, we'll get a Nintendo Direct and it'll throw everything upside down. So we'll see. But as of January 1st, that's kind of like what I think I have in store for myself. But my number one most anticipated game became my number one most anticipated game the very second that it was revealed to us, probably surprising absolutely nobody. I can't wait to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to drive around Japan in Forza Horizon 6. I can hardly believe, like, they did the damn thing. Like sometimes there's these ideas that the internet has, like, wouldn't it be great if Nintendo had a console and a handheld in one? It's like they did the damn thing. They made the Nintendo Switch. I feel like Forza Horizon set in Japan, like this is everything we all want. We got Mount Fuji out there. Like maybe we drive right up it. I don't even know if we'd be allowed to do that. That might not be okay.
Drive
I don't think that's
straight
how
up
that
the
works.
mountain.
Yeah.
I just think there's so much potential here. The trailer we got, like it looks like a Forza Horizon game. So for me, that's an automatic in. The setting of Japan, the setting for these Forza Horizon games has always been a big deal. Look at the highway structures, the freeway, like just really interesting. Damn near looks like the Hot Wheels tracks that we got in some of the DLC. Like that is crazy. Just the twisting and turning.
Spaghetti bowl.
Yeah, absolutely nuts. So the diversity of the landscape and the different tracks, and of course, you know, the night scene and Japanese cars are really great. I just can't wait to jump into Forza Horizon 6. Playground they're masters at this, man. They are so good. And who knows, can they release Forza Horizon and a Fable game in the same year? I say probably not, but I'm hyped for it anyways.
They better.
They better. Otherwise, I mean, I'll just be on my PlayStation, I guess. Yes,
They
Lockleth.
damn well better.
Is there always a person in the car? Because they showed a car and there was no one in it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Were they on the other side? Maybe it was their right hand
No,
side.
I looked. It was
Literally
a small
nobody.
car. It was kind of towards the end. And like there was
Interesting.
no person in the car.
I mean,
Yeah, you
self-driving
can-
cars are a thing.
There's
Yeah,
a character
you're right.
creator.
And look, there's no one there.
Oh, what? What if
Who is
you're really
driving?
small? What if you're just really
maybe
short?
Yeah, it's just Lockleth size.
It's Lockleth in the car. It's you.
Just forgot
You are
their booster
seen.
seat. that
Look
day.
but what a great shot. Like the small car and no driver aside, which is hilarious. But like, look at that street that you're driving
Yeah.
down. Just like so instantly interesting, beautiful. Like
scenery will be beautiful.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like, we don't want you to focus on the man in the car.
Exactly. Nobody will know.
I mean,
Focus
yeah,
on
I guess
anything
so. Well, I wonder that. I mean, realistically, that probably is just a setting or something. Like, I wonder if there are people who feel like having a driver in the car is distracting or something.
That car's the parking brake released, and it's just like rolling down
Yep.
the street.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would be fun? Because they do these in commercials, for car commercials, you know, putting a hamster or dog in there, like as the driver.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Yes.
I'm
would
most
be
looking like
cute.
with this one. I actually love like this final shot here. The Japanese countryside is so
Yes.
beautiful.
It's Team
That,
Rocket.
like, Yeah,
Set an
they're
R on the
blasting off
wheel.
again. Yeah,
Type R.
yeah, looks cool.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Hope they stick the landing. Hopefully, we hear something very soon. Xbox, I think has confirmed a developer direct. I highly anticipate this one being featured, and hopefully, we'll get an actual date. I mean, Gears is up there as well. You know, the games that I didn't mention, Halo campaign evolved. I don't know. I am kind of like mixed on it. It'll hit Game Pass. I will maybe play it yeah, we'll see about that. Gears, E-Day, I don't believe really is coming up, but we'll see. Like, there's a bunch of stuff happening on Xbox I just can't really commit to. But Forza Horizon brings the irrational love out of me, so I must acknowledge.
And also too, like Forza, like usually when they announce the release year for Forza, it usually comes out that year.
I
Like,
agree.
They've been very
think so.
consistent about that. So I would be very surprised if if they felt unsure about it. But also, Sean, this surprises me in no way that this is your top game.
I know.
Of course
I
it
know.
is. Yeah, it's like you and me with Resident Evil, so I get it.
Yeah, it's a day one. It's maybe even day -3. Like if we can get our hands on it earlier through the premium things that they do sometimes with Game Pass or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I cannot wait. Yeah, good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Neat.
I'm excited to hear. I'm excited. I'm sure you'll stream it. I'm excited for all those things.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the type of game, and because it's on Game Pass, I'm hoping that other people who might not typically think of themselves as like Forza players, like this game it's so open for everyone. It's so far from motorsport and the hardcore sim. Like it's not that at all. It's very, very, as I talked about before, like it's a very playable game. You just jump in.
So playable.
Not a lot of technical details required. You just play it. And a lot of great multiplayer modes that often go under celebrated fee.
I was going to ask Sean, because if there's multiplayer, I'll play with you
Yeah.
just to
Yes.
experience it. I've never played a Forza game
it's so good.
before, but I want to try some new games this year, so I feel like Forza is probably a good game for us to play after the Xbox Drive.
Forza Horizon, obviously, yeah. Forza Horizon 5 has a battle royale in it. It has a last man standing mode in it.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
You it's like you just have to like run into other cars and you take them over and you can pick up faster cars across the space, and then it's a storm kind of situation. It closes in, brings everybody together, and yeah, last man standing. It's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Like Star Wars Demolition.
Yeah, you just run it. You just drive your car into another car, And you end up with like fast, instead of getting like weapons, it's not a battling game. You just have to like tag another car to take them out. Everybody's so
Now
confused.
that would be interesting if they added Rocket League in Fortnite and did that.
Yeah, what if they
They
did
could just do it.
What if they did that?
You start out with a Volkswagen Bug. Like that's your first car, and then you see like the weapon drops or the car drops across, and you can get into like Lamborghinis and faster vehicles and stuff. Yeah.
I like that they came down on that. I like that they said, this is the starter, like crappy car.
Yep.
Plant our flag in the ground.
It's really good. People should play it.
love
Don't
that.
ignore it. Yep. It's one of those things that last thing I'll say is Forza has been so good for so long that it's this weird thing that you can almost like glance over it. And that's really strange to me when games reach this point where they're just so consistently great, you kind of glance over them. Kind of like carpool gaming, just consistently great. You might even miss it. So you just take a chance. Yeah. Give it a shot.
Don't become complacent,
That's right. That's right.
Don't take anything for granted.
That's right.
It's just like it's just as true today as it was when Uncle Cracker said it. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone?
He did say that.
Pave paradise and put up a parking lot.
That's right.
I feel as though someone said that before
Ooh,
him.
bop, bop.
Ooh, bop, bop, bop. Yeah.
What is happening?
Okay. Well, going into my most anticipated games.
Please, Seth.
Of 2026. So the first one, I won't spend too long on this. We've already talked about it a lot today between, again, the Wheel podcast that we did before this. But yes, I'm very excited for Elden Ring Tarnished Edition coming to Nintendo Switch 2. They delayed it. It was originally supposed to come out last year. They delayed it into some mysterious unknown date this year in 2026. And I'm very excited indeed. Oh, it's Counting Crows, says Tim Paullin. I thought it was Uncle Cracker. Maybe, yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, I can't wait. I can't wait to play this game alongside everybody. I can't wait to like play this really for the first time because like I put maybe 10 hours into it on PS5 or something like that. And I just like the PS5 just never fit into my gaming diet super well in the same way that Switch and Switch 2 now does. So I'm excited to have Elden Ring on a system I actually play. Like I'm really excited to check that out. So yeah. Anyway.
Shout out Elden Ring. Games of our next year, not just games that. Well, I guess it's coming on Switch, so there you go.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like the Switch 2 version is when I'll play it, but it doesn't have a confirmed release date, so it cannot be my my proper number one.
You guys did it so well. I'm so happy and proud of you. That's so awesome.
I mean,
categories
we
and just bringing the chaos. It's so good. I'll do better next time.
No, Sean, you're doing great.
Thanks.
I told you before. I told you already. You're doing great.
Thank you.
My actual number one most anticipated game of 2026, which does have a release date. It's coming February 11th. The next game from the legendary Suda51, Romeo is a Dead Man.
Oh, man.
Dude, look, a new Suda51 game is an event. It is a big deal. He does not put out games every day, and his games are so like weird. The fact that he just has like carte blanche to like make these interesting, unique games at the like level that he does and the budget that he does is kind of unbelievable. And I take every release from Suda51 as like a gift. I'm like, thank God I live in a world where this guy still gets to make his video games. I cannot wait for this. It looks bizarre. It looks action-packed. The various different art styles we see, even just in this reveal trailer, are crazy. But like the gameplay of it, one of my favorite things about No More Heroes 3 was actually the combat. And this seems to really be kind of picking up the torch where No More Heroes 3 left off. Just this fast, brutal, bloody combat. Yeah, dude. I can't wait. It's going to be so good. And like they're releasing it at a budget price. Like it's coming out at I believe $49.99 US. So it's kind of hoping to capture a little bit of that like Claire Obscure attention of like, let's, put out something of a high quality with that kind of AAA budget, but not make it some, 500-hour thing that costs, $70. So yeah, can't wait, dude. Bring it on.
I'm very
Romeo's a dead
excited.
man.
I'm so glad you spotlighted it. It reminded me of how actually good and everything you said about that is very true. I'm very curious, Lockleth, what you thought of that trailer as we watched
Absolutely not.
it. What was it in particular that
Was it the
I was
dude eating
just-
the arm?
It started off, I was like, oh, this person's helping this person. And then he turns and there's this, that thing, goat troll man eating an arm. And then he stabs him in the eye. And then it just
Yeah.
gets worse from there. No.
Yeah, we watched it again here. This is great.
Yeah.
I'm about
Yeah,
to kill my
Fee,
son.
what did you think? What did you think of that trailer?
I am kind of sold. I'm not going to lie.
Hell
That's different.
yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
am.
built different than me.
Oh yeah, I was just like, this is Chainsaw Man. The gore. Like, what is
Yeah.
this? Oh, wild.
But like, it's also, I mean, it's supposed to be like Suda 51's telling of like Romeo and Juliet. Like the main character is Romeo,
Of
and
course.
he's trying to save his girlfriend Juliet or whatever, but it's through the lens of this like insane,
I love it.
bloodbath.
This is
Yeah.
ultra
Ultra
violent.
violent. Yeah. Yeah. Good trailer. Very good trailer.
I can't wait. But like, look at all these different art styles and like
modes.
that. Yeah, like that's the thing about Suda's games is like they're always so unique and just interesting. Like he really does. My favorite thing about him is that he has indie creativity on a AAA scale.
100%.
Like he manages to do both. Like the way that high budget gaming used to be before it just became this very safe, very complacent, let's not ruffle any feathers because we need to sell well.
Yeah.
He still takes big swings, and I'm so happy he does. Like I am thankful to live in the same timeline as Suda 51 making video games, So
Oh, well said.
Yeah.
yeah. Can't wait. So yeah. I guess to wrap up here, let's go ahead and get some more community submissions. And then maybe we'll end by any last minute honorable mentions or intentions or anything like that. And
Yes, let's. I promised you I would bring in the good sir. So let's jump right on in. The good sir, welcome. Thank you so much for your submissions. Top 3 most anticipated games. Buckle in here, Ryan.
I'm ready.
The good sir says, I have to once again focus on my beloved indies in this space. It is so hard to narrow down to just 3 games, so a couple honorable mentions, if you'll allow me. I will. Waxheads, a cozy punk narrative sim about managing a struggling record store. Audio listeners, the hosts are nodding in approval. Yes. Toem 2, the sequel to one of my favorite indie games of the last 5 years. Audio listeners, Lockleth is nodding along. Yes, good. Escape from Ever After. Could this be the Paper Mario game we've been waiting for? Audio listeners, no response, visual response from the host. Okay, now on to my official 3 Goonies. Number 1, She Dreams Elsewhere, a surreal adventure RPG where you must travel an ethereal dreamscape, confront your inner nightmares, and escape from a never-ending coma. This is my Silk Song. I have been waiting 5 years for this game.
wow.
I must check this
Wow.
out. Very good. Don't appreciate the big words you're throwing at me, but I'm doing my best. Number 2, Witchbrook. Another game that has been on my wish list for years. I'm hoping 2026 is finally
some
the
love.
year we get this Harry Potter with way less problematic creators meet Stardew
Amen,
Valley
Jim.
gem of an indie.
Yes.
Number 3, Tenebrous Somnia. I think I nailed that one. 2 things I
you did.
love, horror and point-and-click adventures. This game skyrocketed up my wish list ranks ever since I got my hands on the demo last year. A 2D survival PNC, point-and-click, that has live-action horror cutscenes. Just absolutely can't wait for its release, Ryan Turford. Sounds like
Sounds
a Ryan
good.
game.
Sounds good.
Good. All right, good. So you guys, a couple games on my radar here. Very well done. Love it. Do you have any gaming resolutions, the good sir? Yes, the good sir says. My goal for 2026 is to find a better balance with reading, movie watching, and gaming. I feel like one always gets left behind, and this year it was unfortunately gaming. I was only able to finish 20 games in 2025, I think you meant to say, while reading 52 books and seeing 158 new-to-me movies. I'd like to double the number of games I play in 2026. Good sir, I just want to say you're doing well. That's enough.
Pretty good.
That's good.
You're doing pretty good, sir.
Yeah. Lockleth was visually
upset
noticed.
with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
There was a reaction.
It's anyway.
It's a lot.
She
a lot.
she didn't like it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll speak for her, I guess.
Yeah, I can tell.
I have nothing to say. That's it.
Okay, sweet. Clayton Dwyer. Hello, Clayton. My voice will keep up. Clayton, you can find on Instagram, CDWalter226 on Instagram. So go follow Clayton. Thank you so much, Clayton. Clayton's 3 most anticipated games of 2026: Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave. Hopefully with more bisexuality than ever before, says Clayton.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully.
More than ever before.
Shout out to, Mina the Hollower.
Yes, Mina the Hollower. Yes.
That should come out pretty soon, I imagine.
I imagine so too. I wonder if that's another one that they're going to sneak into the next direct, because they did delay that. It was supposed to come out on Halloween, and they did delay that, nebulously a couple of months.
I remember Celia saying that when they announce the release date again, it'll be
Soon.
a month or less before the game comes out.
Yeah, it's certified, ready to
Could
drop.
be a shadow drop.
Yeah, it could be shadow drop.
Shadow drop in the next direct would be pretty cool. Yeah.
They need to sell copies. You need to buy this game. Mina the
They
Hollower.
did
We need
mention
this
that.
team around for the future.
Yes.
Mina the Hollower. Looking forward to it as well, Clayton. Good call. And the third game from Clayton is Coffee Talk Tokyo.
Ooh, yeah.
Coffee Talk Tokyo. Shout out Coffee Talk. Yes, very good game. Was there another Coffee Talk? Am I thinking of? Was there only one? Or they did DLC?
There's 2. This will be the
there's two.
third one.
Yeah.
This will be the third.
Very nice. Okay. Any gaming resolutions, goals, or intentions for 2026, Clayton? Clayton says yes, indeed. I want to try to beat the original Legend of Zelda for the first time. I've gotten so close in the past, but never finished it. Maybe Zelda 2 as well. Big maybe, because that game is hard, Ryan.
I mean, Zelda 1, if you haven't played it before, is also not easy.
Not easy.
I actually I did a whole Let's Play series on my old YouTube channel where I played Zelda 1 for the first time, and then Zelda 2. So I get it. And good luck on you.
You have save states, NSO. You
Yeah.
can do it.
Well, I played it on Wii U where I didn't use any of those things. That's where I played those games for the first time. So
Yeah,
And a
Clayton
game guide,
can do it.
honestly.
Yeah.
Is it not the case? I also haven't beaten the first Zelda game. Is it not the case that you have to bomb a very specific part of the trees?
Yes.
Not as a secret to find something cool. It's the way.
to find progression, to progress the game, you have to do that. Yes.
I'm going to
Find
recommend
progression. I love that phrase. To find progression.
I don't know. Clayton may already be familiar with this, but just for listeners, a guy named Phil Summers has a series called Hand Drawn Game Guides. And the very first one was on Zelda 1. And it is an old school, it looks like the old art that you would see in Nintendo Power. He hand drew these guides to help you through, to help you through Zelda 1. In fact, he just released, I have it right here. He just released I kickstarted it, a Mega Man 1 hand-drawn game guide. Nice. So I just got this, and I mean, literally, it's all this hand-drawn art to guide you through the game. So
give me another look. I'll give you the one. Here. Let's see. Oh, that looks gorgeous.
The main thing is you just don't dilly-dally. That's all you need to do to get through Mega Man 1. It's easy.
All this, man, that looks great.
So it's stuff like that. And he did one for Zelda 1, and you can get it on on his website and stuff like that.
Nice.
So,
good call.
Yeah.
Phil Summers.
Highly recommend.
Writing it down.
Hand-drawn game guides.
I like it. Okay, I think we've got a couple more still here, Seth. We'll bring in Hoots. Hoots shouts out the backlog busters found on your podcast catcher of choice. We asked what are your 3 most anticipated games of 2026, and Hoots said, number 1, Hollow Knight Silksong. The physical version hasn't released yet. So shout out to the physical.
Yeah, that's true.
little curveball there. Number 2, the Switch 2 release of Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I hear it's all right. Just a little wary of buying another on Xbox at the moment. That's fair. Is this happening, or is this a hope and dream?
It's a hope and dream. I
like it.
I hope so.
Shout out.
It's not confirmed, but.
Number 3, most anticipated game of 2026, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Excited to experience 3D Donkey Kong's redemption arc from his time on the 64. I love how you tackled this assignment, Hoots.
Yes.
You understood the assignment. Very nice. We asked, do you have gaming resolutions, goals, or intentions? And Hoots says, you bet your ass I do. who said, I'm going to play the last few games I panic bought when the Wii U eShop closed a few years ago. Pandora's Tower and Wario Land Shake It. I hope they're good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, both good games.
Good shout outs there. Very nice. All right. Do you mind? Maybe we'll just do one more because we do have two after this. But I know we've got a couple things before we close up here. Quickly, we'll bring in Kyle in brackets. Croco Kyle. We love Croco Kyle.
Yeah.
We asked Croco Kyle, what are your 3 most anticipated games of 2026? And Croco Kyle gave us in reverse order. Number 3, Soros. Really enjoyed Returnal. Excited to see what Housemarque has been cooking ever since. Very nice. I agree. Number 2, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Hoping it has the gameplay of Engage with the story of 3 houses. I think you will.
I think so.
Appreciate what we had said before. We're all on the same page there. Number 1. This is great. Slay the Spire 2. How do you improve upon the perfect video game? I don't know, but I can't wait to lose another 100 hours of my life to the Spire feed.
Yes. The Spire. Praise
Yes,
the
we
Spire,
love the Spire.
everybody.
I'm also very surprised that wasn't on Garrett's list because of how big of a fan of Slay the Spire he is.
I think maybe if, I don't want to slam Garrett when he's not here. I'm also surprised.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. Jan32 says Sean's intro to these sounds like Family Feud.
Thank you for noticing. Yes.
Yeah.
Survey says.
Yep.
But guess what? Croco Kyle has a surprise for you. Honorable mentions: Super Meat Boy 3D and The Adventures of Elliot: The Millennium Tales.
That's a good one.
Backstreet's back with Millennium Tales.
That game is rated high on hype level on my
Very
spreadsheet.
nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
The demo was really good for that game, actually.
The demo was really good. I was
You're really
impressed.
good.
Yeah.
You're really good.
I'm impressed by you.
Aw.
Anyways.
You're an impressive guy.
Was that all that was on the list?
That's it. That's it. But stay tuned, Mathman1024 and Uncle Tim. We will get your responses in here as well. But first, whatever Seth wants to do next.
Well, I just wanted to quickly go around the horn. Now that does anybody have any last minute kind of just rapid fire honorable mentions you want to make sure we talk about before we close out? And while you're at it, if you have any gaming intentions for the year, as Sean kind of mentioned earlier, I guess we'll just kind of go around the horn and shout that out. We'll start with you, Ryan. Any last minute honorable mentions? Any gaming intentions for you this year?
Yeah, I have a couple. And a lot of these honorable mentions just don't have release dates, which is the main reason I didn't have them kind of on my list. But Danganronpa 2x2, which I think actually might be Danganronpa 4 in disguise, even though they're disguising it as a remake of Danganronpa 2, has me like super excited and really interested to see what the hell they're doing with that game. I've been interested with it ever since they announced it, and I'm going to own like figuring stuff out. So had to give it a shout out. Another one that I think Lockleth may be interested in checking out at some point. Directive 8020, the new game from the people Until Dawn people, but also did the casting of Frank Stone. Yeah, Supermassive.
I mix them up with Supergiant all the time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying not to do.
I got you.
Supermassive Black Hole.
Yeah, it looks like it's sci-fi horror, and I love like all of the the Dark Pictures anthology games, and this is the next one in that, so I'm super interested in that. And then the last one that I hope the God comes out next year because we've been waiting for it forever, and I think it'll actually probably be pretty good when it does come out. The Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake.
Yes, Ryan.
Good one.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that game. Going all the way back to OG Xbox and have replayed it many, many times, and I can't wait to see what the heck they do with that game.
Great games ever made.
Yeah.
Yes.
So those are my last minute shout outs of games I'm interested in.
Good one.
Very good.
What a year we're in for.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one. Any gaming intentions you wanna shout out, Ryan?
Honestly, I'm intending to play less games this year than before. I finished over 50 games last year, and I think I want to cut down that number because I want to, go to more, Magic the Gathering Commander nights since I'm not finding too many people online to play with, but I'm also, I want to go see some more movies like in the theater and stuff like that. So I just want to do more stuff outside of, games because I play a lot of games all the time. And this year I've been trying to find a little bit more balance in my life. So especially because I'm moving in a couple months and I'll be moving closer to places to do all that stuff. So I think that'll be nice. You know?
Yeah, good for you. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Love that.
But that's it. That's really what
That's
I've
it.
got. Yeah.
Nice. Fee, any last minute honorable mentions / intentions for you?
Yeah, I feel like some of them that I'm interested in playing this year have already been shouted out, like Wax Heads we've heard quite consistently through the community. There are like a few others that I'm like excited about as well. I know there's Misty Valley, A Cozy Fishing Tale. I thought that was a really cute one. Another one that I'm excited for, it's on the realm of like, I guess, friend slot, but I wouldn't consider it this because it seems really relaxing and a lot of fun, which is Over the Hill, which all of your friends get to design your different Jeeps or like Humvees, and you get to like go and like just explore these like lands, and it looks really, really fun. So I'm really excited about that. And of course, Blood of the Dawnwalker, which Garret talked about earlier on, I'm really excited about as well. It kind of gives me almost like Buffy the Vampire like type vampires. It's
Ooh,
not like it's not a pretty type of vampire. It is very like almost demonic in a way. So I'm really excited about that one for sure.
I love it in Buffy whenever they would shift and like it would just like their brows would like pop out and stuff, and they would just look all gross.
Yes, exactly. We need more ugly vampires, everybody.
Yeah.
I am we love my gaming intentions for this year. I'm finding like over the past few years, some of my like favorite games of the year are games that were never actually like on my like most anticipated.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Baldur's Gate 3 was not on my radar until it came out, and then my friend, like a few friends at the time, were like, you need to play this game, and I'm like, sure, and then I played it. Blueprints also wasn't on my radar, and then I love that game. So I'm really interested to hear what everyone else is checking out. I want to check out some more games, different games this year. And I do definitely, like, I'm not going to delete my wheel that I made for the wheel spins. I'm probably going to use it if I'm ever stuck on what should I be playing. Maybe I update it throughout the year with some of the games that I'm, like, I either purchased or want to play, whatever it might be. But I think definitely utilizing the games that I already own, because I own way too many. So yeah, mostly for the, I think my biggest intention is hearing what people recommend for me, because I tend to leave things off of my radar and I need to get better at it. So feel free to let me know if you are playing a game and you love it and you think I would like it. Feel free to let me know.
You're doing great, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Welcome.
that.
You're doing great. Okay. Well,
Anyways,
What's that mean?
anyways, Lockleth, any last minute honorable mentions, and do you have any intentions for 2026?
Mensch intent.
No, what?
Yes.
Mensch and intent. Let me think. Honorable mentions, if you will. Something that I bought very cheap that I'm excited to play towards the beginning, but Animal Crossing is coming out, so it might be a couple months. We'll see. Is going to be The Witcher 3. So that's going to be
Nice.
something I'm excited to play this year. I did restart The Witcher, the series, on Christmas Day. I am on season 2 now already. I'm basically just binging the whole damn thing.
Hell yeah.
That's all I did was just watch that for like 3 days. It was great. I love it. It's the best.
I'm about to kill my
Geralt
son.
forever. And that's all I will say why. And
Nice.
just excited for The Witcher 3. I've never played any of the Witcher games. Yes, I know. I'm starting with 3. It's fine. I'm excited to play 4. If I like 3, I'm excited to play 4, to play as Ciri. So that'll be exciting as well. And intentions. So my intention this year was to play 30 games in total. However, I only beat 28 games.
oh no.
In 2025. I know. I was watching The Witcher and just being away from my PC. So what can I say? But Ryan, you mentioned this earlier, and I feel like others have as well. Maybe Sean. I don't know. I only listened when Ryan said it. I think I'm gonna put my list at 20 games this year. I'm gonna also lessen my list because I want to do other things outside of just playing video games as well. So You inspire me, Ryan.
Aw. Well, you inspire me. You're the true influencer here. I'm just following you.
Well, all right. Well, who knows? When people hear this back, they're like, "Oh, Lockleth's doing 20 games." Everyone's like, "I said it."
Whereas I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though both
Is
Ryan
that not
and
the exact
Sean-
number? I don't remember. Is that
It
not
is the exact
the
number you
precise
said.
same number
It
that I
is.
said? That's fine.
Yeah.
That's great.
Mention 10.
I think you're gonna do it. I like this
welcome.
balance that I'm hearing from everyone. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, there's other things. It's good. It's hard. It's very hard to do as video game content creators. It's really, really challenging to find that balance. But yeah, there's so many. It sucks to miss out on other things. There's other. I love that you're watching The Witcher on TV. Like on the, I'd love to jump in and check that out as well. There's all these damn things. Golly.
Yeah. Also, everyone starts with Witcher 3. That's just how this works.
For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
fine.
that. Yeah. I mean, Garret started with 3. Like everyone I've talked to who plays The Witcher always starts with 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
There isn't really a good way to play Witcher 1 actually. So, because like they have the
Isn't it-
remake coming out for that at some point.
Okay. Was that like a PlayStation?
No, it was a PC
PC.
exclusive game, but the game doesn't play very well on modern computers.
Modern machines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
It's
Barbie
always the way.
detective. Hate to see
Yeah.
it.
And then Witcher 2 was like an Xbox 360 exclusive. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Games with gold at one point.
Games with Gold. It was also just a free game for 6 months.
Oh,
you
is that what it
just
was?
claim.
I'm like, I have that.
It was
That must-
Games with Gold, but also you could claim it for
Yeah.
like this 6-month period, I guess.
I should stream it, Lockleth, so that you can see you're not missing out on. Like I think
No,
it'd
I
be tough
know.
to go back to.
I figured as much. I
you're-
did
you're
buy
fine.
it on Steam, so I will be playing it on PC. So
No, and the story will make sense too because you've watched the series.
that's what I was
Like-
hoping for, and that's why
Yeah.
I've been binging it. I was like, I want to watch all of this first. Though I will be sad when it's no longer Henry Cavill. I will probably
Yeah.
be very sad.
Just stop
'Cause the
watching.
No, I want to.
Oh, okay. Keep watching.
It'll just be weird.
do whatever
at
you want.
first.
Yeah.
I always do.
Good. That's
Who
great.
cares?
Neat.
Real quick, before we move on to Sean, I do just want to say shout out once again to the ugly vampires in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So,
Shout outs.
Speaking
There
of
you
doing
go.
whatever you want.
I mean,
speaking of,
Seth, you probably know about ugly vampires because you've been playing Skyrim a lot. Because that when
They are
when you
ugly
become a
in that
vampire in Skyrim, you are very ugly.
yeah, he's got like little T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
Like when you do the vamp, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sean, I know you talked about it a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
but do you have any honorable mentions or any intentions that you didn't cover earlier? Or
Yeah, I
Hell,
would.
if you-
I what?
go for it.
No, what?
I was gonna say, even if you just want to reiterate, I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Well, I want to emphasize and recall out people. Like, I want to. You guys know me by now. You know what games I like. You know what I want to discover. Things like this. Like, I like the idea of being assigned a game for whatever reason, especially if you are also playing it. So hit me up. I'm obviously not going to be able to like get to everything, but I'd love for that to be part of 2026 as well. This idea of like a video game book club, also very good. Fee, yes, hi.
Play Baldur's Gate 3.
There you go. That might
Thank
just be
you.
it. Yep.
Sean, I don't know if you knew this. That we have a show on Carpool Gaming called the RPG Cave. I know it might be a new show.
I know.
We do this thing called Garrett's Backlog Adventure where we
Yes.
assign games all the time. You're more than welcome to play some of those too.
I would love to
'cause
be
we're
on
also
that
playing
show.
those.
That sounds like a great show.
There's that, but you also we just assign games all the time, so you can play those too.
Yeah.
if
So
you
maybe
didn't
there'll
play
be
it on
like
the show.
periods where I open up to suggestion. Maybe there's like a form that we send out there and people can submit and we choose from there. Maybe there's a way that we can do this. I'm mostly
also
like
have the
logging this
backtrackers.
for the future. I'll listen back to this and go like, okay, well, we'll do that.
Yeah.
So that sounds good. More, I want to like, I don't think I've told you guys this yet. I would love to do on this GUIs feed, do like more preview hype. Like that's what today has really been. It's been super fun. I've joked about
Yeah.
it all the time on the Nintendo Drive and the Xbox Drive. After we discuss what we have been playing, of course, the more exciting thing is what we will be playing. I want to do that. I'm realizing doing this discussion with you guys that this feed could be that as well. That, you know,
Totally.
in a month or a couple weeks or whatever, we're going to have more games announced and we can have more preview coverage, excitement, discussion. Coverage sounds too official, but you know what I'm trying to get at here. So that would be fun. Deep dive conversations into the games that we've played. I think I feel like I missed that real opportunity, particularly with games like Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, for either a spoiler cast or just really, really deep dive conversations in any singular games. So this is very much in the true sense like and intention. Because I don't know much more than what I'm telling you right now, what I really mean by it. I just want to like try it. I just want to tackle these bullet points maybe a little bit. So if you're willing to join me on some experimentation in some content, I feel like this feed will allow us to do that. Get excited for games, kind of learn more about them. We have such a great team who knows so much. I was kind of just like in awe of listening to, Ryan, Seth, and Fee. You guys just know things, and I just love like hearing the background, and it's great. So I love it. Also, Lockleth knows things as well.
I know. I don't know a damn thing, and that's completely fine.
Damn it.
No thoughts.
Look what you've done, Sean.
What have I done?
Nobody stands out except for today.
The one time I do it. This is why everybody's equal. Nobody stands
It's
out.
the one time.
So I just want to like do deep dive into games, and I think that's probably it before I put my foot in my mouth yet again. Yes, Fee.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I think Lockleth knows a lot.
She knows a God damn it.
I agree with that.
You know who else? And Fulia also, and Garret also, and
just roll through the whole team.
Mitch knows a ton, and Bowser knows a ton.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I think Amanda knows a ton too.
God damn it.
Yeah,
I'm even like
knows.
chatting with her right now. Well, I'm trying to compliment somebody, you know what I mean? Oh,
I want to
gracious.
underline what you've said though, Sean, because that is something that
Thank
it can be
God.
tough for us. Like whenever we're doing like our weekly shows, it can be tough to fit into the structure, like these real deep dive conversations. And I personally love doing that sort of thing, but it can be tough when you're talking about on the Nintendo Drive, we gotta do predictions, we gotta do, community questions and stuff, and we love doing that. But where do you find the time to fit in? I want to talk with Sean about, whatever, Elden Ring, and like, where else do you find time for that? And that's kind of, it seems like it would be a silly problem to have, but that is kind of the reason this feed exists, is to be able to do that kind of stuff. So I think you can expect to see a lot of that this year. And I hope for that too. That's a big, gaming intentions is, that's a big one for me, is to just have more like in-depth conversation and coverage, and like just really like, I don't know, like I just want to really celebrate games more and create more little like totems throughout the year like that. I'm excited.
If I may, Seth,
Please.
We recently reached out to the community to ask for feedback and what would you like us to do? What are we missing? Things like that. And a number of folks lovingly sent in suggestions for the revival of the PlayStation Drive, which we love to see. We miss the PlayStation Drive very much. There's this not an announcement for any sort of PlayStation podcast coming back, but it does give me a chance to sort of address it in a way and let you guys know maybe some of the thinking behind it, or at least from my perspective. What this GUI feed allows us to do is still tackle Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, all platforms of gaming, but in the way that Carpool endeavors to do, which is to just do it a little bit different. Like the Nintendo Drive is a Nintendo podcast by name almost entirely. The Xbox Drive maybe even more so as well. So like platform, but what I mean by that is,
I know.
I'd say like it's an Xbox show, but like we don't do the news, like we talk about the games that we're playing, we take questions from people, and that's kind of it. So rather than having a PlayStation centric podcast, or really another platform specific like a PC, we do this. Like the games of our year, this is really just games we're excited about, games we have been playing. We love these games. So hopefully people recognize this as just a slightly different angle on your kind of typical like gaming podcast. So I'm excited to explore what that means as a kind of high level concept. We're just trying to do something a little bit different, talk about the things that we're really excited about, clearly hours into this. So that's, from a content gaming intention, I'm really excited. I haven't been this excited about content in a long time. So it's good to feel that way.
Yeah. Yep. There have been like long-standing jokes about kind of like the all-wheel drive and stuff like this, and it's
this
like,
is as close to it that is. Yeah, all-wheel drive.
Like
for sure.
This is just a way for us to just kind of gush and love games. And I would say that the drives, the Xbox Drive and the Nintendo Drive especially, are kind of more like hangouty. Like it's about hanging out, being friends, talking about games and stuff. And I would say that on this feed, not that isn't also what we're doing here. But I would like this to be almost like more, for lack of a better word, serious, like more of just a deep dive, more of like an ability to kind of look at games and really like chew the fat on it in a way that we don't often afford ourselves.
Big time.
Well, I was gonna say, like,
drives.
that's closer to probably what we do over at RPG Cave, and also Kalia does over on Mini Indie Fan. Like, we're those shows are specified about specific genres, but we talk about games from every platform there. We do deep dives, and we do more of the serious stuff, even though sometimes the first 20 minutes of RPG Cave is us talking about Garrett's things and the weather and random stuff.
Totally.
We love Garrett's things.
Oh, we love it. Yeah. Well, I do real quick, Sean, though, before I pass it off to you to close us out with the final community entries. I do just want to shout out, we've covered a lot of honorable mentions, and I have a huge list of games on my radar, but I really just want to highlight one that comes out in just a few days. The day before we return for the Nintendo Drive, Suika Game Planet. We will have a brand new Suika game, everybody. We can finally hear that song again.
I can't believe I
Same
missed
music.
it.
New game, same music.
Yeah, can't wait. So please be excited for that. I wanted to shout that out.
So Extra Life goal this year to play that music for an hour straight again. What do you think?
Yep. So that comes out on the 5th, and I am genuinely excited about it. I'm hopeful that there will be multiple songs this time. But anyways,
we love
There
it.
will be
Sean,
only be one.
What do we got? What we had? I think 2 more community
Two
entries.
more. Yeah, good memory, Seth. Look at you. Two more. The first one comes in from Mathman. We asked Mathman to shout out social media and anything else you'd like to, but Mathman says, Backlog Busters, also make sure that when you donate to Extra Life, donate $10.24 to make Sean Capri smile. That's what I did. I smiled with glee. We asked, what are your 3 most anticipated games of 2026? Feel free to share why. Mathman1024 said, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I love the Dragon Quest series, and I can't wait to play more of it. That was just a natural line break.
The way you read that, I love the dragon.
I love the dragon. Is there a dragon in Dragon Quest? I don't even know.
No,
There are
there's not.
No dragons?
Yeah, the dragon enemies. Yeah.
Oh,
there's some
sweet. Shout out to the dragons.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Dragon Quest? Seth?
I can't wait to play more of it, although I will have to get through Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake and Final Fantasy 7 before I get to this one. Finally, the new Yoshi game for the Switch 2 looks amazing. Yes. I really like the art style, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. None of us said Yoshi.
It's on my list, but yeah, it is Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I am excited to see more of that. That art style is incredible.
If Amanda was here, we would have heard about it.
Oh, that's probably true.
Definitely.
Yeah, Yoshi. We asked, do you have any gaming resolutions, goals, or intentions for 2026 that you would like to share? Mathman said, hell yeah. Said, I would like to say spend less money on games and just play the ones I already have, but I doubt that will happen with all the awesome games coming out this year. Yeah. Here's to financial silly decisions in 2026.
Here's to financial ruin.
Financial ruin. Yeah, we will never recover from this year.
Yeah.
Indeed. We asked, is there anything else you're particularly excited about for the 2026 year that you'd like to share? Mathman said, I'm positive. I'm excited about the Steam box. Hopefully it will be priced well. I'd really like to play games from my Steam library without having to sit at my desk. Yeah, sitting at your desk sucks.
It
sucks.
Worst.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Mathman1024. And thank you for all your support. It was great to meet you at Extra Life last year. That was very sweet. And speaking of thanking people at Extra Life, thank you to Uncle Tim for those donuts that we got at Extra Life. Thank you to Uncle Tim. Uncle Tim jumps in and shouts out twitch.tv/Tim Paullin. And I want to say, if you don't mention this, I'm just going to skim through. I think I heard Tim say he wants to stream more. So go follow Tim on Twitch.
I saw that.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Tim Paullin. We asked, what are your 3 most anticipated games of 2026? Uncle Tim said, Mouse: PI for Hire, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Ryan, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I don't remember this one.
That's like a multiplayer shooter game. I'm not super into it. But they showed it off at the Game Awards. There was a trailer for it.
Nice. We asked Uncle Tim, do you have any gaming resolutions, goals, or intentions for 2026? And Uncle Tim said, of course, you silly goose. He said, play more. I only finished 14 games and need to step up stream for incentive to finish more than 25. Uncle Tim.
25 is his number.
All right, we'll be checking in on you, man. Yeah. 2+ games a month.
Hold you to it.
Yeah. Get started. Hopefully you're playing something right now. We said, is there anything else you're particularly excited about for 2026 that you'd like to share? Uncle Tim lovingly said, more CPG goodness, you all rock.
Oh.
To which I say, no you.
No you. No you, Uncle Tim.
That is all the community submissions. Thank you all so much for your entries, for letting us know what you're excited about, for expanding my knowledge of what the 007 game is actually called in real life. We love hearing from you guys. We love interacting with you in the Discord. If you're not already there, go click the link, join the free Discord. And like, have you not understood? Like, look at all these wonderful people sending these things in. Oh, it's just great. I love it.
How do you not want to be a part of this?
Yeah, imagine not. Imagine not. Yeah. Imagine hearing this and go like, not for me.
Yeah, you know what?
Maybe you need to.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'm good.
Actually.
Yeah. Especially this far into the show, like, you know.
Yeah. I feel safe saying that at this stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a lot of fun with you guys. This has been nice.
I've had a lot of fun with you.
Let's do it again. Yeah.
I too had fun.
I think we will.
I'm glad you did.
I think we will. Watch this space, everybody, for some exciting new things from Carpool Gaming. Before we wrap up, Ryan, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me over on Blue Sky, the Discord, backlog.com, and letterbox.com at Ryan Turford, where I sometimes type things. Well, we'll see, though. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that more this year. Actually, Backlog was great because you talked about it earlier, Sean, but like this year is where I, since I left Twitter earlier last year, that's where I stored all the games that I beat last year. So you can go kind of see all my ratings for all the games I enjoyed last year. So I will definitely be doing that again this year. Please be excited.
I am.
Hell yeah.
I will be.
I will be. Fee, where can people find you on the internet?
Yeah, you can find me here. You can find me on the Xbox Drive. You can find me in the Carpool Discord, where I also participate in things like Backtrackers, which is a phenomenal group. Also, make sure to check out the Book Crafters as well. This month we're talking about all things like we're looking at books that you wouldn't pick usually for yourself. So expanding your horizons, essentially, which I feel like this entire podcast is about. And then, of course, twitch.tv/Zoranix, where I will be playing all the games that were on the wheel, and I will be streaming tonight. So for people who are listening to this later on, well, not tonight, maybe, who knows?
Damn, you missed it. Sucks to be you.
Sucks. But there's always a VOD, so feel free to come by and check it out, because I'm not going to spoil which game I got first, unless you listen to the last podcast, or you were here, but I will be playing that tonight, so...
You'll have to go to twitch.tv/Zoranix and find out for yourself.
Exactly.
You'll have to find out. Lockleth, where can people find you?
You can find me at lockleth.com, where all my things are at. Or you can find me on the Nintendo Drive whenever we start that up. What, next week, right?
Next
Already.
week. Yeah.
We're back
next
the
week.
day after Suika World. Or Planet.
Suika Games Planet.
I will have purchased and played that by the time
As
the
will
show
I.
starts.
Yes. Games you will be playing. Very nice.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
But that's
Very
you can
good.
just find me all over the place and on YouTube mostly. But I stream on Twitch too. There you go.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lockleth.com. Shka.com.
She got a .com.
We all have a .com.
Sean, what about you?
We got a .com, carpoolgaming.com, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live, youtube.com/carpoolgaming is where you can find me on many things, including the Nintendo Drive and the Xbox Drive, our weekly platform-specific shows that are platform-specific in name only. I will return to morning streams, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live. It has been just the joy of the year last year to discover that I can fit that in. I can squeeze in my lifestyle. It's very good. So please pay attention over there. Also, as Ryan mentioned, Letterbox and Backlog, CPG Sean, Blue Sky, CPG Sean, and in the Discord. As Garret says, I acknowledge all the messages in a variety of the challenge, the channels. Yeah, we acknowledge your messages and in many cases interact as well. Shout out to the Book Crafters and the Backtrackers, wonderful communities. I try to participate as best and much as I can in there. It's the best of what we are at Carpool Gaming, so I love to see it. Did I answer all of your questions? Is that where you can find me? Podcasts and stuff? Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's it.
Very good. As for me, I'm $2 Hero on Blue Sky and YouTube. I am also on the Nintendo Drive podcast here at Carpool Gaming, as well as a bunch of other stuff that we do here. You can also listen to Bit Harmony, a video game music podcast, which is a video game music podcast that I do. And thanks for doing that. I want to say too, just before we wrap up, that if you're listening to this feed and you're not aware, the Carpool Gaming family of podcasts includes all kinds of stuff like the RPG Cave, a dedicated RPG podcast, the Mini Indie Van, a monthly dedicated indie games podcast, the Nintendo Drive, the Xbox Drive, and also a ton of exclusive content on Patreon that is happening all the time. In addition to exclusive content, you can also get early access to the shows on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. So please do that. And speaking of Patreon, I want to thank everybody so much who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Thank you to our ultimate producers, Brendan Myers, aka _Winter Gamer, and thank you to Yaby, Jonathan Brown, whose music can be found at linktra.ee/pme.jib. We do have links in the show notes, so please show your love and support to our ultimate producers. Thank you to our platinum producers, Benny, Smokin' Yo, the Captain, and Uncle Tim Paullin, who will be streaming soon. So do support Uncle Tim in that new endeavor. And thank you to our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Hambone Jonny, Jan32, Laura, Ligerwoods 330, Mr. Giggles, Peje EP, Stephen Keller, and Technical Michael. We really appreciate y'all for your support on Patreon. Join their ranks, 7-day free trial, patreon.com/carpoolgaming. We'll see you there. For myself, for Ryan, for Fee, for Lockleth, for Sean, this has been the GOONYs 2026. Here's to a fantastic year of Carpool Gaming. Thanks. Bye. That's it.
Bye-bye.
That's it.
Bye.